Niners! Hey, Pig Spade, come on, man. This is normal time. I'm like you, though. I was hurrying as much as I could. I'm chomping at the bit to talk about the most exciting team in football as much as everybody else is. The San Francisco 49ers. Fam, I keep, is this a dream? We're not, what? Not only are we in the playoffs, that's done, that's clinched. Who would have thought? We need to win this week and next week. The number one seed? Wrap yourself around that for a minute. Dude, oh my God, that's crazy. I like to dwell on that a lot. I don't mind me. I'm probably going to be pretty much clinical by the time don't let us win the first game of the playoffs. Forget it, man. I'm gone. Niners D, get ready, though. It's fam, let me hurry up so I can get you on the phone. 49ers NFL Week 17 versus the Bears. You call in. You tell us what's going to happen. Niners coach Kyle Shanahan has been in his X's and O's bag of tricks for weeks. I get the feeling at times when you see what pretty much unfolds on the field, the 49ers didn't just start practicing for certain teams that particular week. Maybe they, generally speaking, during the course of the offseason and things like that, but you don't know anything about the team. So during the regular season, as soon as things get underway, few games happen, you look at the schedule, you look at the team, and you see what you might better start preparing for. I'm just guessing that, if they have enough time for that during practice every week. So, and because Kyle has that offensive, San Francisco's offensive is looking very impressive. It seems to be building momentum as Brock Purdy, since week 11, came back. The offense is just getting better. And you notice his biggest critics they're not even playing. They're not even joining us anymore. Niner fam, we ain't mad at you. Yeah, come on back, because there's a lot of, even Harry Chickens, you can come back too, man. Enjoy this with us. And stop complaining about Brock Purdy. But I mean, that prowess it's liable to continue, fam. The question is, will the Niners defense be able to slow Caleb Williams and the Bears offense down enough to pull off a victory? I don't want to get into a shootout with these people. I really don't. So both the Niners and Bears come into this game with identical twin records, as you know, and 11-4, which a lot of teams have 11-4 right at this particular week, don't they? The Shams, the Hawks, us, NFC West. And who would have thought the toughest division in the NFL, and we are, and the 49ers have a chance to win it? I still can't, I can't get over that. It's amazing. Team that just lost everybody that was anybody and just got a bunch of backups and rookies, and they're kicking ass. San Francisco, all comfy at home, will host Chicago with a 3.5 point favorite gap. It gets better and better. DC Robert Saleh on a short week will have his work cut out for him versus Coach of the Year candidate Ben Johnson. They'll believe that, fam. Benny is, and I love him in camp. I watch Ben's, him in front of the media. They're both, they're playing it, man. Kyle said nothing but nice things about the Bears and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson he was laying so much praise on Shanahan, it was embarrassing to even watch. Come on, Ben, stop it. We're not going to lighten up because you're a nice guy. Coming after you, boy. So to the phones we go tonight to collect Week 17 predictions of the game between the Niners versus Bears. And we want your prediction and give us an explanation as to why you think that's going to happen. Think about it. Let me run down to a few things here. Did not participate. And this is always probably the most important thing with the 49ers. Because you know damn well, if everybody was healthy, the rest of the league would not have a chance. Not even a smidgen of a chance. You give me Fred. You give me Nick. You give me BA if he was still available to play. You got Ricky out, George. Oh my God, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna stop that offense. And if the defense is on par, man. I mean, but this makes it even more exciting because they're not. They're not any of that, and they're still kicking ass and taking numbers. George Kittle did not participate, but that doesn't mean anything with George. He may go ahead and play anyway because he is legendary. And if he says he wants to play Sunday night, Kyle's not going to say a damn thing about it. Although, Kyle, you know how he is. If you see 1 inch of a limp or anything like that, you tell George no. No, because I need for you to be perfect for next week. We might be okay today. Hey, come on. You got your big boy Jake out there. You trained him. He wasn't that great until he got here. Trust him. He'll be fine. You got Luke Farrell. We're fine. Right? Ricky P's coming back today. George, rest that ankle. Get good for the game that's going to really be the one. Because we're going to get this one today. And then next week, got to have you in order to beat the Hawks and get that number 1 seed. Oh, limited participation in practice. Ronaldo Green, that neck is still killing him. Uter Gross Matos, that's for a reason, though. Uter is, they got him on account. Boy, I like him, but I want somebody to come in next year that can come in and do the job. And we don't have to be fragile and be careful because he might break. He's a good player, though, damn it. Ricky Pearsall, then he was out there limited, full participation. Tatum, smack down Bethune. The dude, is he becoming one of your favorite guys? Who knew? Because he was that guy that barely made the team. But when Bethune hits the dude stays hit. I mean, ain't no struggling around and pulling him along. You go down now. And quickly. And Christian McCaffrey, another legend. Nothing wrong with him. Just resting him, man. Samuel Quinano, he's okay. Was he? Full participant today. He had an ankle thing going on. Curtis Rourke was out of practice for some reason. Curtis Rourke is working out now. I don't want to. It's too early to start worrying about, because a lot of people don't really worry about Mac Jones, but I like Mac Jones. I'd like to see him with us next year. But if Rourke is there, the 49ers are going to save money. They are going to trade Mac Jones guaranteed. Trent Williams, another legend, taking a break. He's fine. Regarding Pearsall, Shanahan said, I think it got better for him. That ankle from that tackle that person pulled him down with last week or 2 weeks ago. I think it got better for him each day, and hopefully it'll continue here over the next 48 hours. Fam, I need Ricky in this game. If George isn't playing, Ricky Pearsall is ideal, especially for this game. Their secondary is okay, but he'll abuse it. I need somebody that's going to do that. He'll do that. Jawan Jennings is going to be Jawan Jennings. Jake Tongas is going to be Jake Tongas. We've seen enough from Jake Thomas last week to know that we can afford for George to rest a week. Unfortunately, I don't want it to be this particular 2 games, but I got all the faith in Thomas in the world. He finds a way to get out there open. By the way, I know you already heard Fred Warner. I was thinking, oh, come on, man. Stop fantasizing. John Lynch says he's not ruling it out. Fred's been doing miraculous things. Let me, you know what? Fam, don't encourage him. I don't want Fred out there. I know what you said, Ronbo, man. Stop. No, I don't want him out there this year because is it really possible for a human being to heal an injury of that magnitude so quickly? If he goes back out there, fam, if he's not ready for OTAs, opening day, I'm going to hold you responsible. Because Fred's getting on doing interview. I mean, he's giving updates on his ankle. making people believe he's coming back. He's talking like he knows he's going to be back. I was saying, oh, Fred, man, I want you and Nick back. These guys are rookies and backups are looking sharp, man. But bring you and Nick back next year, we can start the dynasty, man. But I don't want you coming in next year all busted up because you went. Oh, God. Oh, by the way, just for fun, Max Crosby got shut down and pissed him off royally. Dude slammed out the building, yelling obscenities, went got in his car in Vegas and went home. Do you think? Here's the thing. The Raiders do not do business with the 49ers. They haven't done it. Al Davis, his dad was a staunch. I mean, the dude hated the 49ers, right? Because he's across the bay and the 49ers were getting all the love and the Raiders were still suffering. Hey, Davis Jr., it's all about business, bruh. Damn. And Max has got a nice contract, too. There's no guarantee. Don't even, I mean, you know what? Let's not talk about that because that's later. Brock Purdy. Last year, Purdy gifted his O-line a fleet of trucks, SUVs, with support from one of his endorsement partners, Toyota. This year, big cash man Brock. On Christmas Eve, he gifted his guys with customized Rolex watches. Fam, hell, a Rolex watch to begin with, you can damn near buy a house. Brock had them customized. What kind of cost are we talking about here? But Brock's doing the right thing. If you haven't seen the watches, check out Matt Hennessy on Instagram. He has his on display. Each watch includes a personalized touch, the offensive lineman's jersey number, the unofficial team motto, bang, bang, and Purdy's number 13 engraved on the back. Brock, did you pay? Did Brock play close, approaching $1 million on each one of those watches? Also, with the note attached saying, please don't do the Ricky Pearsall by going downtown by yourself, making sure everybody can see your wrist, please. Ricky, man, I'm still never going to get over that shit, man. You grew up in that kind of situation. You know better. Okay, never mind. As I say, more good news. If you've been concerned, and we have been, we've been talking about it a lot. John Lynch. Quote, 49ers have plan to make it very attractive for Robert Saleh to stay right where he is. See, we need Saleh for the next 2 years, fam. I got plans. With the 49ers, I don't know about this year's Super Bowl. I really don't. Because I still think we're just a little shy of the right personnel to do that. But you know what? And I don't want to go 4-5. That's just getting closer, too close to 500 in the Super Bowl. Shut up, champs. You guys don't even have enough games to call a 500, so shut the hell up. But here's the thing. You know what, though? If they get there, that means, because there's no Patrick Mahomes, there's no Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen could be there. I ain't scared of him either, but I'm just saying, you know. The Patriots ain't ready. The Patriots are good, but I think the 49ers can damn near beat them in a pressure cooker situation like that's going to be. We've been there too many times. A lot of these guys we got haven't, but that offense has. So, you know, I don't know. It's number 6. If they get there, I don't know what's going on with the Eagles. People are talking about the Eagles like they're getting ready to make a comeback. The Eagles beat the Raiders, and who else these last couple of games all of a sudden stepping up? That doesn't mean anything. I just don't. Anyway, fam, the spread is 3.5 points. Money line, 190 minus 192. Bozzini, get in there, explain that to us, man. What to do? Last season, over under 46.5. Last year, the Niners were introduced to the Bears' then rookie QB Caleb Williams, right? He looked lost. He looked confused. This is what the Bears looked like last year. They couldn't find a coach that knew a damn thing about football. The Niners came away with a dominant 38-13 victory at Levi's Stadium. But like I say, Ben Johnson hadn't arrived in Chicago yet to instruct Mrs. Williams' baby boy how to apply himself to be a productive quarterback in the NFL. He does. Now, last time the Niners and Bears met, Caleb threw for 134 yards and 2 TDs. Now, in his second NFL season, Williams enters Week 17 with 3,400 yards, passing 23 TDs and only 6 INTs. He's had a remarkable season. He's going to cross the 4,000 mark, but I hope we add a couple more INTs this weekend. Caleb's production has benefited huge from Chicago's. That's a very good ground game they got, which ranks second in the league. Oh, Shanahan said it best the other day. I think anytime you give a quarterback a top run game, they all look better. So I think that helps him huge. Fam, you know what? One of my favorite movies of all time, Volleyball. When that dude told his guys, "Okay, bring the wrenches over." He brought a box of wrenches over. "All right, we're going to be throwing wrenches in practice today. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball." You almost had to be sedated after I was watching that movie. Anyway, here's the thing. If you can stop Jonathan Taylor, I know the Bears running backs, they got 2 or 3 of them. They are damn good. But another thing, Renardo's not going to play this week. Luda Jr. was laying the smacker down. He's not getting enough. We didn't say enough about that. Luda Jr. was making a lot of tackles. Renardo doesn't do that. Renardo does other things well. But as far as coming to the line of scrimmage and taking a running back down, he doesn't have that kind of instinct or nose. I got a feeling if we can stop Jonathan Taylor, hell, you can stop anybody. I'm telling you, I don't think these guys can get. If you do that, you ruin Caleb's action. Caleb does everything on a play action. As a matter of fact, Coach made it clear the Niners are not overlooking Williams or his ability to extend plays and career explosive opportunities. As Coach further stated, Caleb was one of the best throwers, one of the most athletic quarterbacks I've ever seen in the terms of his height, weight, and speed. He makes some big throws, extremely scary on the perimeter, can hold on to the ball for a while, not in a bad way, but by creating stuff which makes coverages have to hold up forever. That's not good, of course, for the coverage. And when you have a talented guy like that who's got the speed and the size, usually they get a run a game, get some bootlegs and play actions off of it. You limit how many times you've got to drop back. It makes sense why he's playing at such a high level. Fam, everything he does. Williams is something like, last year he was trying to do this too, but it wasn't effective. Non-stop drama with him. Every play is drama. I look at it because I was watching it. I said, you know what? He's never taken a snap and just stood back in the pocket and looked for somebody to hit. The first thing he does is start searching around the field. I think we can exploit that, and he's going to go right. If you can force him to his left, you may have something going on. Every play, whether he needs to or not, he's ripping out of the box and running off to the right. I kept watching. What is it? He never stands there and sees if anybody's open. He takes off immediately. That's his strength. But that could be his Achilles heel. If he has to do that on every play to be effective, and I'm not saying anything bad about it, I'm just saying it works for him too. But if he does that all the time, it's a pattern, it's a rhythm. You can't do things that can be forecasted like that so easily. He's going to do it. You know Saleh like I know Saleh. The guy is brilliant. I'm sure he's got something planned. He's probably been planning for a while now. Hell, I've even got a plan. So I know Saleh does. If you stop that, he's going to have to go to his run more. The Niners have already been tested. They've got confidence now. As I say, they took Jonathan Taylor apart. These two guys aren't Jonathan Taylor. Caleb reminds me of a young Russell Wilson. Remember how Wilson used to torture us with that same movement? Yeah, and the Bears defense, they look like we used to look, actually. But the Bears defense, we're not just all run anymore. In fact, the 49ers passing game may be even scarier than run game this year, actually for the last couple of years, as long as Brock is healthy. This is going to be a very interesting game. By the way, fam, last time Kyle faced Dennis Allen's defense, his offense scored 13 points while DeMeco Ryans shut the Bears down. I mean, who were they with that time? I'm feeling GK won't be playing this week, though, so Tonga's going to be out there. This is why I need Ricky P so bad. Ricky P runs those routes, and he comes back to Brock every time. I notice that. He provides gap. So Brock knows that they get the timing down, which they already seem to have had. They can make that money all day, which is one of his strong points, if you haven't noticed. I need Ricky out there. Ricky, man, please be okay. I don't see the Bears shutting down the Niners offense in any way, shape, or form. 49ers win this 31-27 us. It's going to be close, though. I'm going to be a nervous wreck. I just know it. God. Hey, yo, Smooth. Get on in here, bruh.
Ronbo, what's up, fam? What's up,
Smooth. Contemplation, bruh. Got to win.
First thing first. Hey, remember? All right, going back to the Monday night game, the Colts game.
Yeah.
Bucker wasn't himself. Bucker has been placed on injury reserve. End of the season, he having surgery.
Oh.
On his neck. He's 31 years old. If he come back, if not, he's going to retire.
Ronaldo
Green, same injury, neck injury.
So
we're going to stay tuned, see if he needs surgery also. So go hold back on that right there. Yeah. So
that's frightening.
If Kittle can't go, Tom just feel right in and we won't miss a beat. So I'm not worried about that. Jordan Watkins supposed to came back in November. He played in the Colts game. He was in the Colts game. Didn't target him though, but he was in the Colts game.
Detroit versus everybody.
You stink. You ain't shit, Detroit. Next season. Yeah. Watkins, he supposed to came back in November.
Yeah.
He supposed to come back in November. He's already fully healthy. So the receivers we have that's healthy is going in JJ, K-Born, Ricky, Watson, and Robinson. Tight end, Tangents, and then we got CMC. So we have targets. And look for Watkins. He can stretch the field and open up the middle. So that'll open up even more of the middle for Tangents so he can maneuver.
And so can Sky. Both of them.
This game right here, this game will be going back and forth, high scoring like it was in the Colts game. Then the second half, that's when Saleh gonna make adjustments. Then that's where we go eat.
Does, I know.
But I'm looking at the Bears games. They had some tight games.
Every one of them almost.
They had against weak teams. Yeah. So I ain't worried about the Bears. And the coach gave us high praise, And he said he's been watching Saleh. He's been watching Shanahan even before this matchup.
Yeah.
From afar.
He just watches him. Watching him sometimes, according to what he said.
Yeah. So their offense is similar. The teams are similar. So and they have 22 takeaways, the highest in the field for takeaways. But the thing about it, I keep saying they have. I keep saying. Go ahead. Who is that?
I don't know, but we're gonna get him off if we can find him. Okay, go ahead. Sound like Sharon though.
Oh, but what I'm saying is, stop panicking and shit and getting scared. They haven't played us. Just like the Colts. Oh, the Colts are Colts. They haven't played us. We kicked their ass. Teams haven't played us. We're different than any other teams, bro.
Amen. You know how
what I'm saying? So I don't even worry about this, bro. We got this. We got this, bro. And the thing about it, who is our quarterback?
Brock Purdy.
Brock is number one. Brock is number one in the NFL. Brock is number one by far, and he don't turn the ball over. So how they go get the ball? They play quarterbacks that turn the ball over. They have happy feet. I'm not worried about no pass rush, no blitz. See, I want teams to blitz Brock. Brock loves when teams blitz. Because that opens up everything. He know how to buy time.
Yeah.
He can scramble to the left, to the right,
quick.
move on the run. And he's not looking at the rush. When he's scrambling, if you notice, his eyes is downfield.
Yes.
And he's never staring at his target. He's looking away from his target and going back to the previous target. Come on, bro. You have no football. You have no quarterbacks.
Yes.
You know, Montana, Steve Young, bro. They ain't capping. They know. They Hall of Famers. They know a real one when they see one. I know a real one when I see one.
Yes.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Y'all got to chill. The ones out there that's nervous, y'all got to chill. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, boys, our defense. And you talking about they running backs? They 2 running backs. I'm not worried about them. We shut down the one running back.
I know, right?
I told you we got our players back. That we got to run stuffers back. Didn't I say that before the coach game? And what happened? Shut that motherfucker down. 46 yards, 24 carries, 46. Come on, man.
Jonathan Taylor. He couldn't do jack.
I study this. I study this, man. I was like, damn, look at this shit. I already knew. I was surprised when we blew them out. I thought it was going to be 30, but they put a 48 burger on him. It could have been 50.
Well, what do you think it's going to be? Give me that score right now, fam. What do you think? Because we got to go. What score?
35-17.
Yeah. Yeah, whoa.
The world. Again, Sunday night. Yeah. And the Bears can't put up no 40 points.
No, I don't believe that either.
They haven't did it all season. Come on, man. Come on. Brock is hot, bruh. He got a chip on his shoulder. He ready to go. You know what it is? 4-5, bang, bang. Sucker Free City, smooth operator. I'm out into the Queen Tanja. You know what it is.
Can't wait to see you Sunday, fam. All right.
Sunday. All right. Good night. All right.
Night, fam.
Night, Smooth.
Good night, brother.
Matty, how you doing, man? How's everything this evening?
Good, bro. I got a sweet 49er hat for Christmas. It's like a salute to service. So,
yes.
So it's green. It matches I have a lot of green 49er hoodies, the military ones.
Oh, excellent.
So.
Good night, Matty.
Wow. Matty, you got a speaker open? Or somebody else on the line? Okay, no, that's not you.
Not me.
Okay. Matty, there's some things that... I was going to give
a few people who always forget to do a shout out. I was going to say, what up, Tony Wright, Big Mike, 49er Brian, William Roberts, and always got to say hi to Sharice. Sometimes I just forget. I've been writing notes. Oh, yeah. I've been losing my mind lately. I don't write notes down anymore.
The Niners can do that to a person. I mean, this is amazing because I didn't see this coming. This was so nice about this.
Talk about.
I'll tell you. Well, Matty, here's one thing you can talk about. Now, the 49ers are in a situation now where I think it's going to come down to nerves. I don't think the Bears, with the personnel they have no idea of the intensity necessary to play in this kind of situation. You're fighting for the number 1 seed. You can't do a lot of things wrong that nerves will cause. So if you don't have an offense that comes in there being very relaxed, if you have a defense that's trying to overplay, you're going to get beat. That's not us, Matty. Smooth just made me see the light even better. What are you thinking?
Oh, I think the defense is going to come at Caleb Williams because we got some people back that we didn't have before last week. So it's going to be a different game, man. We're a different team every week. We play somebody else different.
I know.
We dial up something completely different.
That's so true. You don't. What is something that's consistently the same? You're right, though, Matty. The 49ers do different things. And last week they made a mistake. Remember, they thought, he can't. Phil Rivers can't throw over 60 yards. So the 49ers set up for a short game attack. And Phil Rivers goes, throw. Whoa! What is that? And so for the first half, the second half, we were ready for his ass.
That's funny. God,
wow.
They made the adjustments, So I'm proud of the young guys. And then I'd like to have Kittle in, but like you were saying, and I was thinking even earlier today, I was like, man, Tonjes is he's a beast.
He is. I mean,
I feel comfortable having him out there.
I tell you, if we had 3 tight ends. George unhealthy. I'd put Tongas Farrell and a third party in there. Yeah, we need to go big on some of these teams, like other teams try to do to us. Teams that are running 13 personnel are having a lot of success this year, I notice. Every time you look up at the television, well, they're running that 13 personnel and they're taking full advantage of the defense. I said, we never run 13 I don't think. Do we? No, we never do.
I don't think so.
Kyle doesn't think it's all that.
Yeah. I think we're going to run Caleb Williams out of the building, man. I'm going to run him and his little painted fingernails out.
Williams, he does the same thing over and over and over. That's got to get him in trouble with us. Snap, boom, there he goes. Yep. Immediately gets on his horse.
Yeah, no, you're right. He does.
He hasn't even looked downfield yet. Gets on his horse, running like crazy. The offensive line says, man, just forget it. Just let him go. Because they don't even try to block anymore, I don't think. Because they know what he's going to do. He's going to bail out of the pocket, and everybody on the field is going to be running.
Yep, pretty much. So I think we got this all. I think we got this all figured out, Ronbo. And we're at home. Faithful are going to show up. We got Ricky P back in the house.
Yes, need him.
I don't know, man. Brock's looking good. Like I always say, man, I got 99 problems, and Brock Purdy ain't one of them.
Ain't one of them. He's getting better and sharper every week, too. It was all about timing to begin with, Matty. He just hadn't seen those guys in a while.
Well, he was out for a while, so I kind of expected it. It was a little rusty, but the rust is gone. So he was like the Tin Man, he put a little oil in the joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that George Kittle is now the most efficient pair of hands in the NFL. It ain't Puka.
Yeah,
it ain't Justin Jefferson. Anybody?
No.
George is on top of the guy.
It ain't Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah, Kelce was out of competition for a long time ago.
Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it? Music to my ears. Kansas City Chiefs eliminated from playoff contention.
Matty, give me that score. What do you got?
30-21, Ромbo.
30-21.
49ers.
All of us are getting used to that 30. Matty, we're going to go because we got a number of people here who seems to be wanting to get on here and tell us about that. I look forward to seeing you Sunday night,
be a good one, man.
Dude.
Hell yeah, you will. Yeah, can't wait, bro. Have a good night, my friend.
You too, Matty.
Night, buddy.
Night. There he goes. And hey, yo, Elvis. Shams, you wish McVay was better. Nobody talks about McVay. Other coaches talk about Shanahan. When's the last time I heard a coach talk about McVay? Other coaches. Stop playing yourself. Hey, yo, Ellis. Ellis might be tired of it. Okay, let's come back to Ellis. Give him more time. And Sharon. Oh, Sharon.
Hey, Ronbo.
How you doing, Sharon? Well, here we are.
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, terribly good. I like this feeling, though. As Smooth tries to tell me to calm down, I never can. I listen. When he's saying it, it's soothing to hear somebody say calm down for the moment. And then then Smooth gets out the phone. Sharon, we've got to beat these guys. Don't let Caleb get on the block and start burning us apart. We can't lose this game. But Sharon, I'm not going to do that. I'm fine. I want to know how you feel about this game.
Well, I was starting to feel nervous as the weekend approaches, but I'm trying to contain myself. So, I'm not going to try to worry about it. I'm going to watch the game and relax. But I feel like we're going to beat the Bears because a lot of analysts that I watch saying the Niners are going to beat the Bears.
I know. I've watched those same people.
So,
ESPN, the guys over
at
Nick Wright's people.
Are going to beat the Bears.
And Nick Wright was even taking up for us. I said,
oh,
stop it, guys. You people are the ones that have been against us all this time. Now all of a sudden,
we stopped Taylor last week. We could stop the Bears running back, so I'm not worried about our defense.
And that, in effect, takes care of Caleb.
Robert Saleh has a plan.
I think so.
He had a plan last week. You don't think he'll have a plan this week with the Bears? Oh,
the man always has a plan. Robert Saleh was born the man with a plan.
He probably had the plan ever since he found out we were playing the Bears.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because he'll wear a defense out.
Our boys have been on fire ever since Brock came back off that injury, and I don't think the fire's going to go out.
I know. I agree.
They're playing with fire right now. And I mean, that team is hot, so I don't think nobody's going to put out that fire unless we put it out ourselves, but I don't see that. So
yeah. Sam, the only thing is their offense wears defenses out with all that running Caleb likes to do. I watched the Packers get tired.
Well,
and that's the only reason they lost
to the right, and McKivitz is over there, so McKivitz got to be on his toes.
Yeah. No, I mean the Bears offense.
He won't roll to the left because he knows he got Trent Williams over there. So yeah, you got the big dog on the left.
Their defense, their defense is okay.
Mm-hmm.
They've had takeaways. I'm not really scared of them. They give up a lot of points.
It's going to be a close game and a good game, but we got to watch the penalties and don't shoot ourselves in the foot with the penalties and getting into any fights and things and give them these 15 yards. No, we don't need that.
I know, because Juwan's going to get into a fight somewhere during the course of the game somehow.
Yeah, because Juwan got a temper. When he gets into it, he gets pissed.
And he starts that stuff, too. That's what's so funny.
That off.
Maybe coaches talk to him. John, I need for you to calm it down on the field, okay, with the rhetoric. What, Coach? I mean, stop instigating.
I think also Fred Warner, I think if we get the number 1 seed and we get that bye week, he's going to be cleared to come back. Watch and see. Because Fred is hungry. He wants to be out there in the field with the boys.
He's working hard day and night to get that ankle to heal
up. Yes, he is. So I think
he better be at OTAs, though.
It's going to be a good game.
That's all I know.
Huh?
He'd better be at OTAs. Next season, if Fred's out at OTAs because he played the playoffs and got hurt and it's a setback, he won't be back till mid-season, I'm going to be sick.
Right. And I think George is going to be out there some way, somehow, because he played with a bad ankle before.
George, his whole body is
going to stop him, but I think he'll be out there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He knows how important this game is. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, George Kittle duct tapes his body parts that are hurting and goes right back on the field.
Hodges is pretty good, though, so we could keep Hodges out there and George rest until next week. That's fine.
That's my idea.
But if he wants to come back and play and think he can, well, Kyle ain't going to stop him.
If he does feel bad, though, I hope he has a good sense to come off the field.
So we'll find out tomorrow if he's fully ready to go. So we'll see what they say.
He's got 2 days. Did he say Saturday or did he say? Well, okay. Yeah, he did say tomorrow, didn't he?
One analyst said tomorrow, so that I was listening to. So.
Kyle gives him all the way up to game time. I don't think that's legal, though. We'll see.
I don't think so either. I don't know. I don't think it's legal either, but we'll see. See what happens with that situation. But I think George is going to be ready to go.
I know what they could do.
I
think
crazy
so, too.
Like that.
He could be a last-minute scratch. In fact, they're not going to put George on the IR.
He'll be a last-minute thing. And
if he can't play.
No,
that's what you do with that. And there's no legal problems there.
Yeah.
Sharon, you and Mom, what do you got for a score?
Mom says 24-17.
Okay. And you?
I'm going Niners 35, Bears 21.
Sharon's hanging out with the 30 club. We got a big club, Sharon. We all think the 49ers can score 30 on anybody.
Yeah, because the last couple of games we've been in the 30s, so
all right, so we get
I'm seeing
these
it
guys that
being
can
high
stop us.
and not low. Because with Robert Saleh being back, it's been like 30s, every game just about. So
okay, well I'm gonna see you at game time after the game, and say, Sharon,
all
tell
right,
Mom,
Ronbo,
nope, we got 30. You too.
All right. All right. Good night, Ronbo.
Always a pleasure. Good night, Sharon.
Good night.
Brian says, I got Lamb's toilet paper for Christmas. Ew. The only reason I'd use, and Papa J has that too. The only way I'd use Lamb's toilet paper is to clean out the cat box. Don't touch your body with that. Hey, yo, Ellis.
Ronbo.
Ellis. It's Friday night, Ellis. You know how we do. We talk about what we go do come Sunday. What are you thinking, Ellis?
I mean, we're gonna have our work cut out for us. I think this is probably the most creative offensive coordinator.
Yep.
That that Roberts, faced this season thus far. I mean, he won't face. I don't think he'll face another one better than this one. They use a lot of similar kind of like schemes and play designs and motions and stuff like we do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's familiar in that sense, but I don't know. I think this might be the best offense that we played against, besides maybe the Rams. I want to say.
Yep.
In my opinion, and they're hot right now. The Bears got like 6 comeback wins this season, so they don't go down. They don't go down quietly. That's a big margin. We're on a 5-game win streak. They've got 6 comebacks on the season. 6 comeback wins on the season while being down, and so they got some momentum too, like we do. So it's a perfect matchup. I'm still expecting us to win the game, obviously. But if we play anything short of, what we're capable of, then it could be a nail biter. And there's always that potential possibility of us losing, especially if we're not playing up to the standard. You know what I mean?
Easily.
Yeah. And what's his name? Caleb Williams. He's really elusive. He's really good at making plays. He doesn't throw the ball away that much. He tries to make a play. If he rolls out and he's got pressure, he will still try to make a play. He doesn't give up on the play, or just like Aaron Rodgers will throw it in the dirt. He'll throw it out of bounds. Just quick little no. He kind of tries to extend plays. 98% of the time. So it's going to be on the defense's game. I don't think our offense is going to have a hard time. They have gotten a lot of turnovers. I don't know if the Bears are number 1 in turnovers on the season.
Number 2.
But I think they're like a top 3 in turnovers, because they got like 3 or 4 in the last game they played, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the defense is going to have their work cut out for them. What better than Robert Saleh, and these young guys, coming off some really strong wins. And I'm thankfully we have Tatum Bethune back. He's going to have to lay, they're going to be having to lay the hammer on these running backs, because Kyle Shanahan, that rookie running back,
yep,
is a ball of fire, and DeAndre Swift still plays really good. He's a really good quality running back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's going to be a matchup, man. I think this will be like I said, the toughest game of the season, the toughest overall team when you match them up, probably besides maybe the Rams, when we played the Rams. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. So I'm expecting the offense. I don't know. I don't think George is going to come out. I think they're going to, Kyle's doing that down to the wire shit. And he's just doing that because he pretty much knows George is not going to play, and we'd rather save him for the playoffs. You just, 2 + 2 = 4. So, they're going to keep him out, and it's going to be on Tanja. So we're going to need the wide receiver room to step up. The offensive line has been doing really well these past few weeks. I mean, look, we just went up against the Colts defensive line with DeForest Buckner and, Quiddy Pay and like 2 or 3 other really good defensive linemen. We went up against the Browns with the best, defensive end in the league. And we went up against some really great defensive lines this season already. And so for our offensive line to give us the ability and our quarterback the ability to be in a pocket without so much pressure, and also in the run game being as successful as it has. I mean, it wasn't thrilling the last game, but the 2 or 3 games prior to that, it was looking good. So if we can get some production out of the offensive line once again, I think the offense will be great, and we can just do it with just the run game and the wide receivers, and then maybe throw a couple of drop a couple of them on Jake Tonjes, maybe Farrell. But I would like to see Tonjes involved in the offense. Let George sit, man, because we need him for the long haul.
So agree. We have to call it because I can see where you're going. But listen, I agree with.
Yeah,
I
don't fuck around.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the. Hey, yeah, for sure. And look, I'm gonna be at the game. I think my AirPods should be coming in tomorrow. They said they're gonna be coming on Saturday. So make sure send me the code and all of the info and whatnot. Do it tonight or as soon as possible. That way I can lock in with you.
Ellis, AirPods. That's not, for some reason, our system is not compatible to AirPods. You don't have any old-fashioned phones?
I got the ones with the plug. I got the ones with the plug. Yeah, I got them with the auxiliary. I just call them AirPods. That's the name. You know what I mean? Okay. Earphones, AirPods, whatever.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna get after you.
I got some with the code.
Okay, good. Ellis, what's that score?
Man, you know what? Give me Give me 38. Give me 38-24. 38-24. I think we can still put up 40.
40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Brock's got to be careful with those. Brock's got to be careful with sailing that ball because that secondary will try to get it out the sky. Shout out to Faithful, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. You know where you're at. Wipe your feet. And Detroit's worse than everybody.
Ellis,
I'll be
contacting you in just a little while. All right, fam.
Hey, fam. Hey, shout out Donut, Tanisha. Shout out Frank, the Dragon family, Tony, Tone, Brian. Shout out to Chat, Nikita, my man, Money Mike Jones, and Harold, and Show, Smooth. The whole squad, man. Y'all know what it is. It's full life. Let's get it, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Talk to you. I'll talk to you a whole lot between now and tomorrow. Okay. Night, fam.
All right, bet. Peace.
Yo, Bill. Linus. Bang, bang,
hold on, Ronbo.
Boom, boom, boom. Hold on. Is that
I'm
what
here.
you said? Okay. Well, Bill, here we are in another fine mess. I'm exaggerating, of course. Ellis thinks this is one of the best teams we're going to play schematically, I think, is what he was talking about all season long. What are you thinking about that? And are you concerned with all of a sudden the prime time Caleb Williams, or are we going to handle this easily?
Okay, I watched that game with the Packers and the Bears.
I know that.
And half banged up Packers, they were still owning them.
Right.
So
remember the
we think
onside
we're
kick?
going to walk in.
Yeah. And the onside kick at the end of the game.
We're going to walk in. Right. Well, if we can lead by that, it's over. But if we come at them like we could just beat them and treat them like a half decent opponent, they're gonna give us swirlies all day long, and with the injuries and everything going on. And I know George Kittle's going to be announced on being out for the game, and possibly Christian McCaffrey, possibly Ricky Pearsall. We're going to be facing a team like we haven't faced all year. We've seen what Houston did to us. We've seen what the Buccaneers did to us. We should have beat the Jags, and we lost against them. I mean, so many factors that are coming in. I really want to be wrong. I need to be wrong. But again, this might be the week I might not be wrong.
Oh, Bill! Why?
I have to say, I believe the team can do it if they put themselves to it and they work together and they can do it. But I really believe they let old man Rogers, I mean, not old man Rogers, but old man Phillip Rivers shred us. We whipped him, but he was still getting yards. If we could do that and get turnovers and win, turnovers, we would win. But
yeah,
the
but
thing is,
they pulled the okey doke on us to start the game. That was, we didn't see that coming. Caleb has no surprises.
Right. And I'm going to tell you, the Bears are for real. They're for real.
I agree.
And they're not a joke. It's someone to play with. We got to treat them as if they're coming to take our lunch at school. The bully that would take our lunch and throw us in the locker. Because they're planning on taking our lunch, throwing us in the locker. Yeah, and they're planning on after school bell is over, hanging us up on the telephone post and saluting to us and say, goodbye, 49ers. You are pretenders. That's what they plan on doing. They are insulting their mama. They come on to slap them, and I'm going to give a score prediction, and you're not going to like it. This is what I'm going to say. Unless the team comes hard, which I don't think they will, and I hope they take this serious, I'm predicting Bears to have a record-breaking Caleb Williams to have a record-breaking 7 touchdowns. I'm predicting the Bears to have 56 and the 49ers 14. I need to be wrong. I got to be wrong, and I hope
Bill,
I'm wrong. I love to be wrong.
You did that last week, though, as I remember. I'm liking that you give these outrageous scores with us getting our brains beat out. Because every time you do that, just about, except for once, the one time you were right, I think you're 1 for 4. So this is good percentages.
I need to be 1 for 5. I need to be wrong, but I don't think I will. I might be 2 for 4. Give me a 49er shot.
Yeah, because
we celebrate Victory Monday.
I
don't think
I will. The Bill. We'll see you Sunday
I gotta
night.
be wrong, but hopefully I am. You have a nice day. Have a happy New Year.
You too. Jesus. Lorenzo.
Ronbo.
I think Bill just got to doing the old-fashioned sniffing glue or something. The dude called in here and lost his mind.
No. Yeah, about some crazy talk.
Look, how you doing, fam? What's going on with you?
Shit, I'm doing all right, Ronbo.
All right.
Chilling, hanging out.
At
least you're not sounding too scared, you know?
No, because I've gotten to the point now, the 49ers are making me look like a damn fool. Stop being so scared. Because they're just beating people up now. Got Brock back in there. The offense is all fired up. George is going crazy. People dropping in and out. Ricky drops out 1 week. George takes over. George is probably not going to play this week. Watch Ricky come up with an over 100-yard game. And Christmas McCaffrey's going to beat Christmas McCaffrey. Well, you know what I'm saying. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking what I told you from the get-go, Ronbo. That's a good team,
Yeah. Sometimes I don't realize how good they are. They are really amazing when they really put their head into it.
Yeah, remember? Start of the year, so I told you, I said, we got a good team. Watch.
Yeah, he did. Lorenzo did. I remember. But we did at the beginning of the season, though. There's no doubt about it. People started dropping like flies, and that's when I started panicking.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching them young guys,
I know.
Sure, they haven't played, but they've been wanting to,
And they're just getting better, and especially the defensive linemen. Big Al, and last week we watched CJ drag 2 linemen all the way to the quarterback, and the third one had to get in there to stop him. Alfred seen that, and he went in.
And actually, he's pretty fresh, He hasn't played that many games, It's not like he started day one,
He got hurt. That's true.
So he didn't come in until like mid-season, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them young guys, they've been, they had to step up, but at least it wasn't right away,
I know, right? They're peaking now.
And, so at least they're kind of fresh still. They don't run into that rookie, whatever the fuck, wall or whatever they call it,
Yeah, because usually that's
He's just
right.
getting warmed up,
By week 9 or 10, they usually.
I think some of these guys are rested, though,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
they've
they're
been
not, they're not
hurt,
hit
but
that
now
wall.
so they're all rested, or else they didn't get a play until somebody got hurt.
Mm,
Yeah, they have some depth for damn sure. This fucking team is something else.
they really are. I keep thinking they're sliding by.
Stars ready to be made, Ronbo.
Yeah, I know, right?
What you seeing this year?
Kids got to establish themselves. That's the most dangerous player in the field, Lorenzo. That one that ain't got a name yet, but's got skills. Ho!
Yeah, everybody's talking shit about our defense, but our defense they're pretty fucking good and getting better.
And getting better. That's the thing.
Getting better. They're not just like, hey, that's it. Like with Chicago, you know what they got. They're not going to get any better. Whatever they have, they have.
Yeah, they got some guys out there.
But us, there's like, everybody's kind of like thinking our defense is because our offense is so good. All of a sudden, They had a good team. I mean, the fuck, backup quarterback still fucking fighting number 1 seed with Brock.
They both rank at the top of the quarterback chart. They both do. And
top 4, both of them. 1 and 4.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the kind of crazy depth.
McVay's better than Shanahan. McVay learns from Shanahan like everybody else in the NFL.
Yeah, we could. Everybody's like, we could have if we had Nick. This is what we got. They got us here, so they got us this far, right?
I know, and gotta believe it.
Even without Brock, so they're healthy. They're getting healthy. I'm looking for them to kick some ass. Bears probably play pretty tough this weekend. And if we see them again, then we'll kick their ass. They're gonna put a stamp on it. With the Super Bowl.
they gotta travel across time.
We've got a good team. I've been watching those other teams, like the Bears. I don't really pay too much attention, but the last few weeks, they've been prime time, so watching
same here.
TV.
I was watching them last night.
Yeah, so I haven't been all that impressed,
Yeah.
It's not like, oh fuck, here, watch out for that guy. We've got a good team. We've been our fucking defense. Those guys swarm like I ain't never seen anybody swarm like that.
Better than they did at the beginning of the season. I absolutely noticed that. Last 3 weeks or so. Look at them. Yeah. Ooh, look! Oh,
yeah. You see almost the whole team's almost like right around the ball within like
all the time,
5 to 10 yards. Yeah.
Lorenzo,
I like how they play. So I don't. Yeah, don't count them out.
No, I ain't gonna. What do you got for a score?
Week, I say 35-27.
Well, we love them 30s. I love it. All of us.
35-27.
35-27.
Yeah, they get that. Yeah, they get 27 of the garbage time,
Lorenzo, before we go, how do you feel about the Cowboys?
That's they're funny. Fuck them Cowboys, Have a good night. Bang, bang.
Ooh.
Go.
I'll tell you what.
Get to the game.
Can't wait, Lorenzo. Night, fam.
Oh, yeah. We got them. Don't worry about it.
All right. I believe it, too. Right. There go my dude, Lorenzo, down in New Mexico. Is that Tyler? How do you Tyler Boya? Tyler Bo? Oh, Lila Bo. Is that Lila Bo? Let's know. Let me read that again. Oh, Lyle Bulliard? Bully. Oh, okay. I think I get it. I can't pronounce it, but I get it. Lyle, nobody talking about the 49ers offense. Line playing pretty damn good. Lyle, I've been talking about it for weeks. And everybody, when all the things going on, I kept saying, while everybody's watching whatever's going on, I said, do you guys notice that offensive line is holding? This has been ever since the Shams game. All that firepower they got on the defensive line, they could not get to Mac. I said, have you guys noticed? Nobody responded. Then the next week came and they did it again. Now everybody notices that offensive line is clicking. Lyle, thank you so much. And good notice, too. Hey, yo, Eric.
What's up, Mike?
Eric, man, just sit back here trembling on one side of my body and trying to feel confident in the other. It's a very, very strange feeling. You want to believe, but you're still a little concerned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these last two games are serious. They are really, you got last 2 games. You're in the same boat with us. You guys cannot lose to the Panthers tomorrow or Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
But they're going to be tough.
On Sunday, we can't lose. And I'm nervous about it because a good team on the road fighting for their playoff lives, it scares me.
It should. I'm glad we don't have to go to play the Panthers in Carolina. I think if they would have came to the Emerald City, you probably have no problem. But the Shams went over there and got their ass handed to them. I said, they almost got us. Brock Purdy, every time he threw the ball, they were picking it off. I said, okay, let's settle down.
Yeah.
And, we got lucky and finally did. But the Panthers are no joke. Ask Baker Mayfield.
No.
Ask Matt Stafford. Ask Brock. Jesus Christ. So anyway, yeah, you got your work cut out for you there.
It's going to be a tough battle. I'm not too... I want to believe, but I'll believe when I see it.
I know, right? They're fighting for that division too. And I think they play Baker Mayfield and company for the last game of the season. So they're going to want to win this game tomorrow with you guys so bad. That's going to be a fight.
Sunday. Always tomorrow?
No, you're playing Sunday. I keep forgetting what day I'm in. Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be... boy, they got a lot. You got 4 teams. Your game, our game, all 4 teams have standings position at stake. You lose this game and you're screwed.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. I feel like Seattle's game. I don't know. I do feel somewhat confident in Seattle's game. In the San Fran game, honestly, I can't be good feeling one way or the other on the San Fran game.
I don't blame you.
I can't.
Because they've been pulling off miracles every damn week. When does that play out? Every time you look up, Caleb was making a play at the last second with a player 50 miles standing outside the stadium, and Caleb hits him with a pass. I said, oh, hell no. How did he do that? Because that game they won when last week against the Packers, or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, all the Packers had to do was recover the onside kick. It looked like it had been rehearsed. I said,
yeah, that was last week. Hey, I hope everybody had a great. I hope everyone had a great Christmas yesterday.
It's hard.
Yeah, it was incredible for me.
Was it? What you get, Eric, that made you feel so good about Christmas? Or what did you give?
What did I get?
Yeah.
I got Madden 26.
All right.
But I think the highlight, but for me, my parents chipped in and got me. It's got a World Series patch on the side, and it's got his name on the back. It's a gift for my buddy.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more time.
What's the player's name?
Bobby Jenks.
Bobby Jenks. Okay. All right.
Yeah, big 45. Yeah. Yeah, he was probably at one time when he was playing, he was probably one of the best out there. And being that got to him.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that, I was hearing Smooth. He sounds good.
Wait, who sounds good?
Smooth.
Oh, Smooth, yeah. Smooth, he's amazing. He recovers and comes back sounding just as good as him.
Yeah, I need him to keep sounding good. I need him to win
this battle because I just want somebody to bitch. I don't need to.
I know. It's a terrible disease.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we're all pulling for him. He's going to be okay. Eric?
Yeah. And in fact, go.
Smooth's loving it. It's boom. Hey, Eric, give me your score for your game and my game. We're going to see you Sunday. What do you got?
Well, let's see. I'm going to say 30-20 Seattle. And your game, I don't know. I'm thinking it might. I'm just afraid, but Chicago's going to make one final play or something.
Yeah. And catch us at the end like they do everybody every week. I missed it.
Can I get a
Sure you can. And for Eric, we'll see you Sunday, Eric. A Niner! I'll see you Sunday.
Sunday, buddy.
Can't wait. Night, Eric. Can you imagine? The Eric's team loses and the Shams lose. Do you realize that we won't even need to play week 18 with the starters? That's it. It's over. We have the best NFC record. 3 teams will be tied at 12-5. And if Mac Jones plays with Tongas and company and second back, it's not guaranteed they lose. No, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, good night going. I know it's snowing today. It's 6 to 9 inches here for today and tomorrow. And guess what?
Woo!
I was on 49ers radio. I was on 49ers radio this morning, and guess who I was talking to? So they had asked questions. John Lynch.
Yeah, because John was on this morning.
John Lynch. I met John Lynch in video. Me and I were talking. I asked him a question. I said, John, okay, if you get past the Bears and get past Seattle, and we got the bye, and if we get to the NFC Championship and lucky to get to the Super Bowl, will Warner be back? And he says, Warner looks pretty good so far. We just got to see what the doctor says, and Warner's could be playing in the championship and the Super Bowl. He says, no doubt. And and then I asked him about the Saleh thing. He says, we're going to do it in our own power to give Saleh as much money to keep him as many years as we can.
Yep.
So Saleh's not going nowhere. Saleh doesn't want to leave. That's what he told Lynch.
Yeah.
Because he's afraid if he goes to another team and what happened to the Jets, you know what I mean? He says, and Lynch was saying to me, Saleh says 49ers is his real family and his real home.
Ooh,
so 49 Empire. That's what it says. And I told him to come down and check out Ronbo Sports, too. I told him to come, go look on YouTube. Go join Ronbo when he's live.
That'd be awesome.
John Lynch. So maybe one of the things I told John, maybe you and Ronbo should do one-on-one video chat with each other.
You did all that one phone call. Hey, I wish I'd have been listening to this. I could go back and listen to it, actually.
No, if that works, Ronbo, you would do it. You and John Lynch talking side by side on video like you do with Papa J. Hell yeah.
So many things.
You have a heart attack. You want to see something?
Yeah, I'd have to remain composed for that conversation. Yeah. Because Lynch is.
That's why I hope back on Shelburne tomorrow. I'll watch I guess the Eagles are playing tomorrow. I think. And I know Baltimore lost their quarterback, so he's not playing tomorrow. So they're going bye-bye.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
They lose their quarterback.
Hey, if they lose,
2 games tomorrow.
They can't lose. Philly cannot lose that game because if they do, there's going to be a real shakeup in Philadelphia.
If Baltimore lose, they're out.
No, well, I'm just saying that's why Baltimore has no business beating the Eagles tomorrow. So the Eagles better not lose that game.
No, the Eagles are. I think the Eagles are playing Buffalo.
Oh. That's not.
Baltimore's playing now.
No, I thought you said Baltimore. I thought you said the Eagles were playing the Ravens.
Chargers?
Okay, no.
I think they're playing the Chargers or somebody. Somebody's playing. Baltimore's playing somebody tomorrow.
They're not beating the Chargers. The Ravens are done. Yeah. They really are.
Ravens are done.
Ravens are definitely done. The Eagles versus the Buffalo Bills. That's interesting. Everybody.
I mean, if Buffalo Bills win and the Patriots lose, the Bills are trying to fight for that division.
That's what I'm saying. The Eagles don't have much to fight for, actually, do they? They already won the division.
If the Rams lose to the Falcons Monday night, Seattle loses to Carolina, we'll know by Monday night. If we win Sunday night, and we know by Monday night that the Falcons upset the Rams, and we already know Carolina beat Seattle, You know the 49ers will be partying in the locker room. Get the home field, and when we play Seattle, that means that won't be primetime game. Primetime will probably be
it means nothing.
Carolina, Tampa Bay might be primetime. Carolina, Tampa Bay will be the primetime.
Yeah, actually.
Yes, the 49ers will automatically have number 1 seed locked. And I'll be celebrating like, oh.
And the Shams are already, they're already miserable. They are miserable. They're saying all kind of weird things on the net.
Oh, they're stuttering Rudy. Yeah, the Grinch. They call him the Grinch. The mean one.
Nobody cares.
You better watch out. Atlanta, like Tony Wright was saying, Atlanta's got their weapons coming back. They got that receiver back. London, you got the 2 running backs. Rams better watch out, boy. You might pick on Tony Wright, but they might bite you in the back end. Don't you poke the bear, what happens?
Yeah.
The bear comes after you. Yep. Trust me.
I'm looking forward to that game. I can't wait.
I can't wait for Sunday night. Yeah, no, we should. I'll be playing against them. And then also Nikita. Yeah, did Nikita tell you that her aunt passed away the day before Christmas?
Wow. You know.
42 years old. 42.
Why? Well, that's not natural causes.
They just found her dead. We don't know. I said, oh boy. So that's why she was. Yeah. I said, I can't do nothing about it. I said, life is life. You got to pray every day. You could be here today and gone tomorrow. I told Nikita, God, whatever God wants you, He'll take you.
Man.
I can't control it. I feel bad, but I told her, Daddy and Mommy love you. Just, Mom. I know Mom's upset, but you got to be strong.
Well, that's really incredible. Tragedy.
No, it's tough, Ronbo. Imagine on Christmas. Imagine that you're gonna get up and you're gonna open up a present and you get that news. I couldn't think.
Well, seriously, condolences. Words cannot cover that. That's
I will.
That's
definitely tell her. But no, I'll be watching the game tomorrow. She'll be watching the game with me Sunday night, and I'll be watching the game Monday night for Tony Wright. I'll be watching 3 games. I'll be watching us on Sunday night, Tony Wright on Monday night.
Well, I want you to give me some scores right now. What you got us?
All right.
What do you got going on?
Nikita thinks the 49ers are going to win 31-17. I say the 49ers will beat I give them a 41-23. 49ers. 41.
All right.
They're going to score 41. Look how many touchdowns Purdy did last week.
I agree. Mike, we got to go. I'm going to tell you what,
Purdy's going to have Rochester. Yep.
You get ready for that score. I'm going to see you Sunday night. All right?
I will. We'll see you Sunday night. And enjoy the weather, guys, that are having snow.
Yes, yeah. Too cold.
All right, good night, Ronbo.
Night,
stay warm, man.
Night, fam. Brian.
49ers, red and gold. Rocking with them Niners till I'm dead and cold. Screaming the name all across the Mid-South because the law says know your role and shut your mouth. What's happening, Ronbo?
And a lot of people don't understand that, Brian. Be talking all out of turn, and they just don't understand. They don't know their role. Fam, it's
all the
awesome.
time.
It's Christmas, and the 49ers are sitting in grand position. All we got to do is continue doing what we do, and good things will happen. God.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe I did not see this coming at all. But go ahead, Bill.
Hey, Ronbo, you remember what was my closing remark of last week? You remember me talking about history repeating itself? You remember that segment I talked about?
Yeah, I do remember something about that. What was the context of that conversation? Do it again.
Oh, well, I quoted, when I talked about, I gave a mention of players, when I talked about certain players repeating certain moves, history repeating itself, yes. Jerry Rice getting hurt, and he came back and, he got hurt in week 1, and then he was able to come back in week 5.
Rice.
And then I brought up to today.
I do remember.
Yeah.
That.
And then I talked about how Fred, Fred, he had a bad injury, and now it's a possibility he might come back. What about during the game? All right. Who got that pick six? Was that D Winters, right?
Yes.
That was D Winters. Okay. Name me. Okay. Now, if history repeats itself, who was that same? Who was the player that played the same position, wore the same number, and got a pick six? There was another player. He wore the same number as D Winters.
He's a 49er, right?
He was a 49er, right? He was a 49er. Played the same position. He played the same position, wore the same number. He got a pick six against Atlanta when we played against Atlanta. It was like almost like 90 yards pick six.
Damn, I don't understand how I forgot about that one. Okay, I give up.
All right. Last name Bowman.
Hey, is D wearing Bowes? It is. And against the Falcons, I should have guessed.
Yeah.
If you'd have given me one more hint, if you'd have said candlestick, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was in candlestick. Yeah, it was
ABC Chemist. He had it. He picked Bowman. A lot of people picked Bowman. Okay. I'm the only one in the dark here.
It was Bowman.
Literally.
It was against Bowman. Yeah, but Bowman, it was against the Falcons in Candlestick, of course. It was in Candlestick.
Yeah. That's
and they wore the same number.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw that earlier in Facebook. That's why I brought it up tonight.
Because,
somebody else was. I was like, wow. I was like, wow.
History repeating itself, like you said.
History repeats itself.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Happens all the time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Ronbo.
Is history going to repeat itself? Sunday night?
Ronbo? Who would think it? Who would have thunk it, as they say? Who would have thunk us that being we undermanned and no big names. We don't have no big names on defense. These guys are still competing and in line to get the number one seed.
How the fuck? God, it's unbelievable. But it is happening right before our very eyes in real time. We're not watching a film. Right. It really happens. We're in it. God. I am so
we're in it. We just got to go out. We just got to go out and do it. We just got to go out and do it.
I think that's why I'm so nervous, because it's right there. Can you grab that ring? It's right there. Go get it. They're fired up. Purdy's talking like, oh man, we're ready to go. These are the best 2 games we could possibly have going into the playoffs. The guys love it. They love it. Warrior born.
You can't. I mean, Ronbo, you can't have it no better than what you got it. Your last 2 games, although there are no gimmies, but they're the last 2 games. But they're in your back and they're in your backyard, and you control your own destiny.
Damn. Oh.
And you win those, you'll never have to travel again.
Oh God!
You will never. You never won't have to travel again. So I think it makes it easier for the players to plan and
be motivated.
They don't have to worry about tickets and everything. You can keep everything and be business as usual.
Mm-hmm. Fam, a lovely stuff. Give me a score because we got to go. What do you got, Brian?
I'm going to say 35-24. 35-24.
See, these are honest estimates too, because we're not going to shut them down, but they're not going to shut us down. Who's going to get the most points? Us. All right.
Us. It's us,
Brian.
It's us. All Brock Purdy. Don't turn the ball over. Just
that's all he's got to do. And
but in the meantime, between time, shout out to you, shout out to the faithful, and shout out to production. The law is finally out.
Brian, I will see you Sunday, and we'll go celebrate. I just know it.
All right, brother. Ronbo.
Appreciate you, fam. Night, Brian.
All right. All right.
And the law is out. He didn't say it. He forgot. Hey, Brian says, question for Chrissy Everett is, Levi Stadium ever half full of Lambs fans? I don't know why that's even a subject. If I'm a Shams fan, I never would want to talk about stadium capacities being filled up with what. That's the last thing if I'm a Shams fan I talk about. Hey, 940, Texas. Get in there, Texas.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Us.
How you doing? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, because we doing things I didn't expect. Fam, who is this?
Yeah, you're right. I've called in before.
Yes,
I just hadn't called in a while.
Okay.
It's Marvin. Chicago.
Chicago,
Oh,
Marvin.
yes.
And I do remember that. Marvin, you always have perspectives on things that don't necessarily.
It's my name, Marvin.
Yeah.
Marvin's perspective from the other side.
I remember that.
First, I want to apologize. I just came back from Anchorage, Alaska. I moved down there for a year and a half. So I was missing in action for a bit. But I'm here because I hear all these 49er fans.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm a Bear fan. So I got to give a perspective.
Marvin, I forgot about that part.
From the other side.
Go ahead.
Kudos to the 49ers, first of all, for winning.
Thanks.
And playing well.
Thank you.
I hope somebody can give up my Bears some credit because I'm not hearing it. But I'm not worried about that.
All we're doing is talking
I'll say this.
Boys,
you're on a 5-game winning streak against 3 teams that would won only a combined nine games.
Yeah.
The other 2, Colts are struggling.
Yeah.
And then you lost to the Rams before that. Now you got the Bears coming in town. Yeah. I heard one of your callers talk about turnovers. We were second in the league. No way. We first.
Were you first? I knew you were 1 or
21
2.
21 turnovers. The next person is 15. 49ers -4.
We don't take the ball away. That's for sure.
Oh, yes. I'm not saying we're going to win. I'm not here for that. What I'm saying is give props where props is due, guys.
I agree. And, your team don't have fan bases running around making everybody mad. See, we disrespect certain fan bases, Dallas, Shams.
Oh, yeah, I'm in Dallas. I'm in Dallas. I hear it every day.
Them people, boy. And the Shams are trying to run a second place to them, So,
Yeah. But I'm going to say this. You guys are proven commodity. Bears are young. I'm not saying we're going to win this game. I just want to watch it. Wow, but the Bears are playing this year pretty decent when it's tough games. This is one, as well as every one of you guys are saying, we hold our own destiny too.
Yeah. Yes.
We went out, we number 1.
That's true.
You think we don't have motivation? Oh, yes.
I knew you'd. I've been saying.
And we on the road. And I remember so very clearly Montana beating us in 84.
I want to apologize for that.
And then we came back in 85 and went to work. So I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to give you your props. You at home. Purdy, 5 touchdowns last week. Look at his numbers before those 5 touchdowns, guys. Indianapolis is struggling. Look at Purdy's numbers before those 5 touchdowns, guys. How many interceptions? Bears are optimistic. You know that.
I do know.
I'm not going to stay long. Give you my score. Because it is the Bears, and we play close games.
Barbara, you're scared.
We either win 24-23, or we lose 24-23. I'm going to leave it like that.
Bob, you're a very frightening man. I do remember that about you.
Okay. I'm just letting you know I know my stats like your people know theirs. And rest assured, there's a whole lot more of us Bear fans that know our stats and our numbers.
And Marvin, since you're back, let me see you Sunday night for more of that Marvin.
I will be back. And remember, I did not say we were going to win, but I didn't say we were going to lose.
I know. We just discussed the game because I always love your perspectives.
Hey, great show, Ronbo. I was in Anchorage, Alaska last year, and I wasn't real concerned about the Bears. They didn't play very well, so I didn't do much. But I was in business anyway. But all the Niners fast.
Is it colder in Anchorage than it is Chicago?
To me, no. I had one day up there last year. It was 55 below. That's the coldest I've ever been in. I'd never been that cold in Chicago. But it only lasts one day.
God.
No, it was 2 days.
Oh, my God. How cold is it? You can't walk. You can't stand outside
No, you can't have no skin out, and especially if windshield. If you hold your hand out the window for what? I think they said 40 seconds, you'll be frostbit.
Woo! Marvin, glad you survived it, and glad you're back too. All right. I'll
hey man, I'm back, man. Hey, exciting season for all of us, your fans and ours.
Ain't that the truth? All right.
Hey, and also I want to leave you with this: if the Bears do lose, I think we'll see you guys again. Let's see who'll win in the playoffs.
Playoffs is coming up. Yeah, no matter what happens this week, we're all in the playoffs. Exactly.
Yeah, and I think we all gonna see each other again too. You're right. Much love, guys.
All right, Phil. I talk to you later, Marvin. Have a great night.
I'll see you Sunday night. I'll be in your show.
All right.
Take care, guys.
You too. What's that movie with the clown that had the people locked up in that room, and he's telling them what they got to do? That's Marvin. Marvin coming here scared everybody to death. At least he scared me. I'll bet. Are you ready? It's time for Latino Heat. Latino. I bet you didn't scare Emilio. Emilio.
Joe, what's happening?
Marvin, man. Marvin coming there. Y'all ain't giving no props to the Chicago Cubs. I'm going to give you props to the 49ers, but y'all ain't beat nobody. We got a 5-game winning streak, collective win, 9 wins between all 5 teams. You know, Emilio?
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those things I hadn't even thought about.
That's him and everybody else done something like that.
I know, right?
Said, what was it? Bill, was it Bill earlier giving a 75 to the Bears and us 4 times? I'm like, come on now. We
could have lost some games. You can't be losing those games. We had to beat them. But, you don't get no love for it. Because I can say the same thing about the Eagles beating the Raiders. The Eagles beat the Raiders and somebody else that can't whoop nobody. And so, every team in the playoffs has probably had a stretch of teams like that. It's not unusual.
Hey, you look at the Panthers, they beat the Rams. You look at the Falcons, they beat the Bills. So it's just, hey, if it's your day to win, it's your day to win. You got to find a way to better break game plan.
So we could have lost any one of them teams.
At
Damn
this
right.
point, yeah. So it's anybody's game. It doesn't matter. All they got to do is play better than their opponent. So, Bears are good, but they're not what everybody's making it seem like. They're world beaters. They're not, because they didn't have a few problems, and they didn't got lucky a few times. Some of the stuff they done, and you also got to think about it. This last game they played against the Packers, I think it would have been, one man sometimes does make a difference, but you got to realize if Micah would have been there, Bears wouldn't have came back and won that game.
I forgot. I keep forgetting about that.
So, like I said, Bears are good, but it's just, you look at Caleb, he's just one mistake away from giving that ball away. He overthinks it. He does what Dak does. He may look good in spurts, but then all of a sudden, he starts breaking down when he don't know where to go with the ball. So, like I said, they're good, but they're not world beaters over there. Like I said, our thing is we actually have a better offense than they do. So, barring their weapons, we have a better offense. So.
Man, that's true. Actually, man for man, offensively, Even with the injuries, our guys are still above most teams. Actually, offensively, as far as personnel. So yeah.
No, I heard it's supposed to be playing, but it's not anything official. I think it's a way to game time decisions. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, we got Tunja, so he can replace him, so it's all right.
True, but George makes it so much
easier. No, he does.
Easier.
He makes a big difference. Makes a lot of difference, but
Yes.
But it also has been helping Purdy been making better mistakes than he previously has. So
yeah. If Ricky Pearsall's on the field, I ain't even gonna worry. I just need to know he's going to be playing.
No. I don't know. Our receivers are it's a hit and miss with our receivers. We honestly don't have a number one receiver. We're just playing with a bunch of guys.
But they're
like
all
I told you before, we're the replacements.
Yeah.
We're playing with the replacements. Who we are, with the replacements.
True.
They're all good. Basically,
in their own way. They don't need to be number one.
You kind of say we're playing with nobody.
Well, yeah.
No, we don't have.
Well, the thing, efficiency is what I need. I don't need you to be a number one glorified, overpaid, wide receiver. I just need you to be that guy that always gets the job done consistently. Ricky,
No, yeah, catch the ball. Yeah, catch the ball when it comes to you.
Yeah, that's all I need, you know? So we'll be fine with that.
I'll get it. Yeah, no, like I said, it's game. I mean, the same game plan we've been doing. Get the first down. You know, Purdy make sure he checks down. Doesn't
best team in the league for that.
Throw it in double coverage, triple coverage like he does. You know, like I said, he's gotten better over there. So as long as we play mistake-free football on offense, we'll be all right. Just defense needs to make a couple of holds, couple of stops. You know, we can win there. We can win these games. Like I said, if we win 5 games in a row, we're Super Bowl champs. So. You know,
and if we win 10,
let's make that happen.
Oh, we mean from here 5 games, yeah.
Well, besides that, but I'm talking from here on in.
Yeah.
We win 5 games in a row with a Super Bowl champ. So we just need one game at a time, beat the Bears, and then we worry about the rest of the team.
It makes me crazy thinking about it. Don't say it again. I can't stand it. Oh, just one game at a time, Emilio.
I'm not worried about it.
One game at a time.
Yeah, one team at a time, one game at a time. You know. Can't get ahead of ourselves. Can't call ourselves. You know, can't say, you know, we're in the playoffs. That's all we can say as of now. We're playoff bound. We just got to wait.
I mean, you got the right guys, too, though. You got Robert Saleh and Shanahan. These guys know how to prep a team up for hardcore, scary action, though. You got to give Shanahan credit for that. We failed in the Super Bowl, but we had it. We made a mistake at the end. It wasn't his fault. And NFCCG, the Rams had no business going to no Super Bowl that year. That was us that gave it to them. We cleared path for them. They didn't have to play them tough teams. And we go in there and we drop the damn ball. Kowalski T. But we're always ready to kick ass.
Hey, I just know if they don't pay attention, if they don't buckle up, they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall apart in the first round of the playoffs too. It seems like they're getting they're a little lost over there for some reason. You know, don't let them lose to the Falcons. That's going to be the laughing stock. I'm like, whoa, buddy.
We got to go, fam.
Don't lose to the Falcons.
Give me you got to score in WL.
Well, I think we pull this off. Maybe I say 28-17, if anything.
All right.
They got a couple points. I say 28-17.
Oh, God. All right.
And like always, say more sorry ass Rams.
Boy, they can talk some trash. So, all right, Emilio. I'll see you Sunday night, fam.
All right, and fuck them Cowboys. All right.
Night, Emilio.
All right, good night, man. Have a good one.
You too. That goes my old buddy Emilio. That goes way back. Hey, E, are you ready, E? E usually
always. What's good with you, Ronbo?
Oh, I was nothing. I try to tell Smooth and everybody else, because everybody's talking, man, you need to relax. 49ers got this. Even away from this program, man, what's wrong with you, man? Your team is 11-4. Stop crying. I'm trying not to do that. I'm just a basket case when the games are real serious is a problem. So, E, what are you thinking?
I think you got to, like they saying, calm down, man. What's that? What Roger say? Relax. RELAX.
As Rogers used to say all the time, RELAX. Relax. Aaron ain't relaxing these days, so he can shut up now. But he pointed out, break it down, man. How are we going to win this game? What are going to be some of the factors that are going to determine why we win this game? Are we going to lose? If you're thinking that way, what would be the cause for that? All that stuff. What are you thinking?
We're going to win. But I want to point out 2 things that people said. He was talking about Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah.
That's Alaska's capital.
Yeah.
If you ever talk to him again, when you talk, ask him if he know Adak, Alaska. That's where they had me stationed at.
Oh. How cold was it?
It's a difference. We was in the Alaska Peninsula. So we was on an island under Alaska.
What?
Trust and believe, like I said.
God, that's Marvin. He was in Anchorage. Man, I always imagine when they show those movies about expeditions and explorations going on in Alaska, and I see that snow everywhere, and people got fur on with a hood that's got the fur all up in your face. All you see is the eyes. The wind is blowing.
Yeah,
I said,
the wind blowing.
How cold is it there, man? Oh my God! They have these.
Now we had tunnels would take us to building the building because we couldn't go outside.
Ooh-wee. Strategically, we need to be in Alaska. Military does, right? So I think, some of the things that America has in Alaska, the rest of the world, don't come over the top. If you're coming at us, don't come over the top. Man, they've got weapons up there I don't think anybody can imagine. So, but anyway, fam, getting back to the 49ers.
Could be Area 53 up there. We don't know. It could be Area 53 up there.
I know. Anyway, fam, give me something about the 49ers. So what do you think is going to happen this weekend?
Oh, we're going to tear that tail. But I think it's going to be a low-scoring game for some reason. But we're going to tear them up.
Maybe.
Hopefully, like you said, we got 5 games. If we focus on 5 wins, that's Super Bowl. That's the only thing I think. I know it's ahead of time or whatever. Only thing I'm thinking about is 5 wins Super Bowl. I don't want to take no more losses. I don't want to even play around with my food. I want to eat it. You hear me?
Like a cat. Just bat it around. Wait till it dies.
Like a big dog.
Yeah, them too. Dogs usually get killed pretty quick.
Like lions. Yeah, lions or something.
Don Burr, shout out. He used lions as an example.
Oh, did he?
No, you just said like a lion. Lion puts a bite on the neck, lays that prey down, and waits for it to slowly smother to death before he eats. Oh, that's a merciful kill, though. He doesn't rip it to pieces, just smothers it.
And he brings it back to the pride.
Yeah. How did we get on this? The Lions, we sound like we're talking about how badass the Lions are. It's about the 49ers. We mined gold.
We talking about 49ers.
Yeah.
You talking about being like having that blood in your eye. Talking about,
exactly.
You know what I mean, being time when it's 4th and inches. What you gonna do?
Exactly. Got them 6 guns on your hip. For anybody who wants to jump your claim, I'll shoot you down, boy. You know what I mean? I'll empty this whole gun in you.
You ain't gonna get no 5 steps. You ain't gonna get 3 steps. Ain't nothing fair. But like I said, I hope Purdy keep playing good. Like old boy was saying, Purdy could go up and down. But I think he's showing me something right now was different than I ever seen. So that's another thing I call Brock a Jedi. He plays mind tricks with you a little bit. Like that, he's nice. He's nice.
So
Caleb Williams, I don't think ready yet. I don't think Chicago ready yet. I'm still scared of Philly because Saquon.
And also Philly's sleep. They're gonna wake up some point. I just know it.
In the last game, they woke up. Last game, they tore tails. So I was like, oh wow, it looked like
who was that they were playing?
They figuring something out. I forgot, but they beat somebody down. Washington, so somebody in their division.
See,
it was Washington, I think.
Yeah, Philly, that's the thing that's wonder. I don't understand them. They beat the Raiders to death, and they beat Washington to death. You were supposed to beat Washington to death, and you definitely were supposed to beat the Raiders to death. Okay, before that, they was having all kind of problems. Well, Philly's definitely a mysterious thing coming into the playoffs. We'll see, though. Hey, E,
like
give me a score. New England, too, yeah. Most underrated running back in the game.
Let's go with a win. I ain't gonna say a score because, like I said, I don't know. But Ronbo Sports, love, like, subscribe. We are bang bang Niner
gang.
all day, every day, 24/7. Let's go. Well, 25-8. Add another one.
Are you saying scores you 24/7?
No, 25-8 every day. 25 hours, 8 days a week.
Well, you're working hard, bro. Hard.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey, E, I'll see you Sunday. Love you back, fam.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, everybody. Let's go.
Thanks, fam. Back at you. Oh, God. So, with that comparison to a Jedi, we're going to have to rename Brock's got to be Luke Skywalker. Hey, yo, Raymond. Raymond?
Yo, what up, Ronbo?
Raymond, man, I'm sitting back here tripping, man. People got to calm me down because we're doing too much, and I don't want to lose it all of a sudden because I can't handle it. Because, Raymond, man, when the 49ers start doing well, I get used to it. And how some people can prepare themselves mentally to handle a sudden crash, like you just bought a new car, but you drive off the lot, and here comes this fool run right into you. Dude stand in the middle of the parking lot. Hey, you haven't got that insured yet. Don't come back here with that. So now, it's just a scary
Well, guess
time.
what, Ronbo? When you buy that car, just know when you buy that car, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Just know you got insurance on that motherfucker. Excuse me, my bad with my mouth.
No, really. When
Just
you
to know
leave
you
the lot.
got insurance on. Yeah, you got insurance on it, and guess what? We got insurance. We going to the playoff. We already punched our ticket, so we definitely got insurance.
right.
But you don't drive. You don't drive worried about using your insurance. You drive normally, man. We just gonna be all right, Rombo. I think we're gonna be all right because the Bears don't do that good against the run. We gonna run a little bit. Christian set up the play action. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cook them, and then they gonna have to play perfect on offense in order to keep up with us. I mean, I don't expect us to score 48 points again. Neither. I probably think we get 27.
Yeah.
Maybe get 27.
Yeah.
So, we just got to hold them to where they belong. Bend don't break type of defense we need to play.
I agree. And Luda Jr. is one of the reasons why we stopped that run, according to what analysts are saying. I didn't know Luda Jr. did a number on Jonathan
He was
Taylor.
playing pretty good.
Yeah.
He was.
And that
playing
touchdown
pretty
wasn't
good.
his fault. That was safety that blew it on that play. So we'd be all right as far as running goes. And they go run. That's what they do. They run and run and run. And Jonathan Taylor thought he was going to run and run and run too. Jonathan's probably still sitting home talking to himself about that.
Right. So
JT,
I think he did do good. He did do good in the running. Hey, Rombo, you always laughing at me the last time, man. I fell asleep.
you must have heard play the back, but he was cutting it up too. I'm glad you reminded me about that, Raymond. That was hilarious.
Yeah, shout out to Ben. I heard him say that the last time you was on live stream. Shout out to Ben, man. I was in here asleep. Man, I fell asleep, man. I was so excited, but it was late. I was trying to get to talk basic with you, but
it's like late
I
now,
passed out, man. But Rombo, I ain't worried about nothing, man. I know that we locked in. Like I said, we got insurance.
Yeah.
We guaranteed in the playoffs, so it ain't nothing to be worried about.
That's true. I do forget about that, Raymond. I'm glad you reminded me of that. It ain't like we're gonna get excused from the playoffs. We just don't get the number one seed.
Right.
Yes.
I'm talking about we already locked in too.
Yeah. There's no way for us to lose. We'll be in the playoffs. I just don't want to go on the road to go to no cold ass place or something like that. Because you're saying Cali, it's going to be beneficial for the 49ers on so many different levels. So yeah.
Right, that's true too. We definitely want the first round bye. Hey, again, what you think about John Lynch saying Fred Warner might be back, man? I don't know why they keep doing that, man. Why wish they would stop doing that?
I really do too, Raymond. I don't want Fred coming back this year, honestly. I'm going to tell you the truth, because I don't want him to re-hurt that.
If we about to play the Super Bowl, he could come on back, or NFC Championship game, he could come on back. But I wouldn't want to. I just don't want to keep hearing it because it get my hopes up.
I know. What is he doing to keep in condition? See, you get a Fred Warner that's not in shape out there, he's only going to get hurt again. That's why I said, man, come on, man. Let him come back OTAs. I don't need Fred back there now. If they got this far without him, they'll be fine.
Right. I'd rather him come back when he's completely healthy.
So, I mean, it's a wonderful story. That's movie material, Raymond. But realistically, oh no, Fred. We'll see.
Hey, but it is set up like a movie, though. If you think about it, man,
this whole thing is set up like a movie.
We got everything lined up, man. Super Bowl's in San Francisco, like I told you, beginning of the season, and it's looking crazy, ain't it? Looking like Cinderella.
I mean,
so we just gotta let the football gods do what they do. But I think we're gonna beat the Bears.
Yeah. At home, they got to
I think we're
travel
gonna beat
to
them, man.
us.
They're not all that good. Like everybody keeps screaming about. Their defense is not that good. So
Yeah,
we'll be
because
all right.
Jonathan, what's the Green Bay Packers running back? Josh, what's his name? Anyway, he was.
Yeah, the running backs be eating them up.
Yeah.
And
they
we
don't
got Christian.
see. You know,
And we
Raymond,
got Christian.
that's an ex boy. That's a factor. If we only, I'd feel better if we had Fred playing this week too, but I don't want him playing this week either.
Nah, he need to just sit down until we go to NFC Championship game. Then he think about it. That's what we paying for.
You know,
right now he need to just chill.
Yeah, Raymond,
if we make it to the NFC Championship game, I wouldn't mind him coming back. Be honest with you.
Yeah, as long as he's in shape. Raymond, what do you got
won
for
the
a
Super
score?
Bowl. I ain't worried about
everything else between.
I would say 27 to 20. 27 to 20.
Raymond gonna have me
I don't
sweating.
think we're gonna get 30. I don't think so.
The defense ain't that bad for sure. Raymond, we're gonna roll, let you get some rest. I will see you game time.
Let's go, Ronbo, man. Shout out to the Empire, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate production. Y'all know what it is. Let's go, Niners, man. Let me get one, Ronbo. We out of here.
Slow, we out to Virginia. Raymond! All right, fam.
All right.
See, M1K3G30. Hey, no, Bethune did not have a concussion. He had an ankle going on. Hey, Bazzini! Ow!
Ronbo, it's that time.
It is that time,
Not
fam.
a faithful, it's that time.
It's that time, boss.
It's
What
your
do you got,
main man, baby. The great Bazzini's in the building, baby. As always, Bazzini greater than Jimmy the Greek. How could you not love me, baby? Come on.
Jimmy.
Faithful, what you want first? You want my upset of the week, or you want the prediction of the Niner game? I got
No, give me the other stuff, because give me the best news for last, or the worst news in this case. If you got, I don't know what you got on mind, but like, give people some picks.
I got the Jets, Patriots. Patriots are 13.5 favorite. Cheat that up to 14.5. You will win the game. Take the Jets this weekend at home against the Patriots with the points.
It's that spread.
Now let's move on to business. I gave it to you. This is what I do, Ronbo. This is my gift.
And you do it well.
That's the one that's going to mess everybody. That's the one that's going to pick everybody's parlay. The Jets will cover against the Patriots against the spread. Now to this Niner game, as Bazzini has seen it always with my crystal ball and my focus and my eyes and all the herbs and magic that I have that allows me to be clairvoyant. This game will go like this, Niner faithful. The score will be 17-7 at half. The Bears will be up. Y'all will be in a panic. Y'all will be worried. But then this guy named Brock Purdy is going to come out in the second half, and he's going to put up 2 touchdowns. The Niner defense is going to hold the Bears offense to 2 field goals, which will total 23 points. And then Eddie Money Pete Pinero will come down and boot it. 24-23. 49ers win. Bazzini.
And you know what?
I see it, Ronbo.
Hey, that's right in line with the odds already. We only have a 3.5 gap anyway, so that would make sense.
When it's 17-7, y'all all gonna be going crazy at the half.
Oh, I'm gonna be laying on the floor. Yeah.
Solid defense. It's a little loud out here. Solid defense will hold them to 2 second-half field goals. The defense will bend but don't break. Brock will take us down on the final drive. Eddie Pete will be good money from 37 yards out.
Oh, yeah.
24 to 23, Eddie Pete.
That's a layup.
37 yards out.
Oh, yeah.
I gave it to you. Don't say Bazzini didn't give it to you.
So relax at the half.
24, 23. So when we down 17-7 at half, everybody's glued. Finish your chicken wings. Don't worry about your beer and calm down. Bazzini season. Ronbo, that's why I do what I do, Ronbo. That's why you have me here.
I didn't want a nail biter, though.
Sorry, Ronbo. We just gonna win by a point.
You know what?
And we will be down at half.
I know. That
we will be down at half.
That spread is what it is for a reason. I know.
Ronbo, listen. Everybody's gonna be in a state of panic, and the Bears, like Detroit, is gonna be full of themselves, and they're gonna think they're cooking. But it's 2 halves of football. It's 2 halves of football.
We prove that every week.
A solid defense will stand up in the second half.
Adjustments.
Yep. 24-23, San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, my Lord.
The great Bazzini has called it again. Ain't no panic. 49ers win. And we'll be headed into week 18, getting ready to face the Sea Chickens. Battle tested.
Don't tell me about that one now.
Look for Kittle not to play because Kittle's not playing. And when Kittle's not playing, our run offense suffers. And we score 7 points less. So 24-23.
Oh, God. That's so true.
There you have it. There you have it. We get it. Hey, listen. It's a nail biter.
That's a careful analysis.
I know we out of time.
Yeah.
I know we out of time. Not a faithful. But don't panic. I'm here for you, dog. If you need to call me during halftime, call me. But when you see we losing at halftime, remember Bazzini said this.
Don't freak out.
And that's why I am the great. Don't panic.
There it goes.
Don't panic.
The boss has spoken. Boss, I will see you Sunday.
I will see you Sunday night, Ronbo. Shout out to you. Shout out to production. Shout out to the Nine of Faithful in Memphis. Shout out to my man Marvin that called Chicago. He mentioned 84. Don't forget 88, Marvin. We went upside the Bears here in 88. I remember that day, Ronbo, because I was in Chicago. I'm a Chicago 49er fan. I got beat up that day.
Oh.
So suckers beat me up because they were angry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we smacked on them at 84 in the NFC Championship and 88. So don't worry about them. Hey, Marvin, hold this L that y'all finna take. And they just going to be, we get so close. Yeah, you know what? That was his song in 1998 by Brandy. It's called Almost Doesn't Count. So we win that one, Ronbo. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate the faithful, and I will talk to y'all Sunday, baby.
Can't wait. Night, boss. Thanks for everything.
Yep.
Boy, and Marvin sit back and said, boy, wait till I get back in that show.
What's happening, Ronbo?
Yo, Steven.
What's happening, Ronbo? What's going on?
Oh, man, they got my emotions going in all different directions. There's explosions going on in the head. Oh.
Doomsday's out for Sunday. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
One of their best wide receivers outside of DJ Moore is out on injury for Sunday.
Well, I thought I heard something about that the other day. What is his name?
Rome Odunze.
Yes. Everybody, people been talking about that.
We
Saying
need that.
Rome's out. Who's Rome? Rome Odunze. That's right.
That. We need that. And I'm not saying because, the Niners can't handle shit like that. It's just the honest to God truth. He creates a lot less stress for us.
That's good because we're out with George, and so that's fair.
Yeah, so it's a trade-off almost, damn near. So to me, I mean, we're looking at a possible come-up, Ronbo. We might actually run away. We might run away with a beautiful win. But yeah, no, it is very, very apparent that if we beat Chicago, we might take it all the way. I mean, we won't have to play another away game ever, if we think about it. And the Niners have to want that.
Well, yeah, they got to want it, but we still got to play. You don't know if the Hawks are going to win or lose. Yeah. So we got to wait.
Yeah, so to me, man, I mean, hey, we got to beat – if we beat the Hawks, if we beat the Bears and we beat the Hawks, every home game is our game.
Oh, well, yeah, if that happens, right. But that's got to happen first. We got 2 games to do that, though, that both of them haven't been played yet. And Boz City's got a heart attack coming for us tomorrow. I mean, Sunday. God. Oh. Ah. It's possible. Real possible. But go ahead, Stephen. Break it down, man. What do you see coming? How's it going to happen? What do you think?
Oh, Ronbo is going to be a gunslinger match. Because not many people, everybody seems to forget, Purdy is technically considered a mobile QB. He was at Iowa, and everyone just seems to kind of forget because he doesn't really use his legs that much. So you got two mobile QBs going at it this Sunday. One's out a receiver, the other one's out a tight end. George wants to come back, but I don't think that's a good idea. So we have, let's say, Jake Tongas, and then who's the other tight end we have? What's his name? Luke Farrell?
Luke Farrell.
Yeah, and Luke Farrell has not dropped a pass, so Jake Tongas has been a very clutch tight end. I mean, had they had ruled that a touchdown, been a highlight reel, it would have been one for the books. I also want to mention Detroit versus nobody. Enjoy the couch forever. And most importantly, fuck the Cowboys because y'all are gone too. Kansas City Queefs, y'all out. And then, but like I said, man, going forward, the Niners have to really want it. And I'm saying not like, oh yeah, no, we just want Super Bowl. No, like you gotta want to play at home. That is the main advantage. The playoffs are at home. The Super Bowl is at home. You have to win out these two games. Put it on the line. CMC, I know we've been saving you for the Super Bowl, but burn that bitch into the ground. It's time to. This is your time to shine, really more than ever. And the offensive line has to give him that proper A gap. Everyone's got to be on point with these next two games, especially against Ben Johnson and the Bears.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this. You wouldn't even hear me talk about how good or scary the Bears are 2 years ago or last year or shit, even 6 months from before. You wouldn't even hear me say, oh yeah, the Bears look good this season, Ronbo.
Nobody said that for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. We all made fun of the Bears. They've been a comedy sketch on SNL for decades. So to me, it's like, hey, you know, it's going to be a chess match. Whoever scores first is going to dictate who wins the game.
You think so?
Right now, Caleb Williams is on track to beating Peyton Manning's fourth quarter comeback record.
Oh,
that is insane. That is insane.
He's done that 6 times this year, I think. Dramatic.
He's done it.
Deep downfield miracle shots. Yeah.
A dramatic turnaround. And it goes to show, you can have a great quarterback, but if you don't have a great coach, you don't have shit.
Yeah.
Because look at the Bears last year with Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams hasn't really done anything different that he did last year to this year. He really hasn't. He just had a better offensive-minded coach. Bar none. Ben Johnson
that set him up to win.
Is a phenomenal coach.
We got to go. Give me that score. I'm going to see you Sunday. What are you thinking?
We're going to win, man. We're going to win. But I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout because our defense hasn't seen anything like it, and their defense has not seen anything like us. Well, the last time we ever clashed was years ago. And if we did clash in the recent times, they were not good, and they were under different regimes.
Right.
So I'm telling you right now, mark this on your books. This is a primetime game. This is the Thriller at Manila, or Thriller at Manila.
Give me that number.
2.0.
What do you got?
Can't give you that number, man. It's a W.
It's a W.
The Thriller in Manila. Get ready.
I need to give you a W. All right. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're going to go, Steven. I'll see you for that W Sunday night.
Sunday night, we catch the W, and then we get number 6, baby.
Oh, God, so close.
You have a good night, Ronbo.
You too, Steven. Hope you had a happy holiday, too. I'll see you Sunday. Night, Steven.
See you Sunday.
Thanks, man. Tony!
Ronbo.
Tony, as you can see, we're going in all directions. And then Boz City comes in and makes matters worse. I'm trying to cope with this game. And he comes in and says, look for us to be down 17-7 at the half. Oh, God, Boz. I don't feel, because I go through trauma and I don't come out of it. When the 49ers start getting their ass kicked early, Tony, you know the stat, don't you? If the 49ers are losing in the first half, we've only won 1 or 2 games when we were down at the half. I think we won 1 this year and 1 last year.
Yeah.
Dang. We got to control the game, but we can't. We just don't. Wow. But Tony, what do you think? What's going to happen?
Well, I'm going to stick to my guns, Ronbo, and say momentum is on our side. Controlling the ball and takeaways, like I said last time, means you win every single time. So I don't think there should be a massive array of panic, because nobody knows what Kyle Shanahan's going to dial up.
True.
Including the Bears. All right, so I think our boys can hold. I think the secondary, look, special teams are up there as one of the best in the league.
Yes. That guy's going to the Super Bowl.
All right.
That guy's a Pro Bowl. Oh.
Yes, so don't forget, these boys have been balling out. And special teams have made the biggest difference in our team this year.
Amen.
Compared to last year. That special teams have got are the reason why we're winning so many games.
Amen to that too. We would not, with last year's special teams, no Jake Moody and the defense letting guys go downfield 40, 50 yards before they realize, hey, that guy's not on our team. Tackle him. You know what I'm saying? God. So, yeah, this is a lot better this year.
I mean, we haven't had it. I don't want to jinx the goddamn team, but we haven't had any problems in getting takeaways, Ronbo. So if we can get 2 or 3 takeaways in this game and then control the clock,
well, yeah, that's ideal.
Shanahan will guide them home the rest of the way.
Yeah, I see that coming.
And all that has to happen is Brock Purdy's got to look after the ball. That's it.
Yeah, he's got to protect that ball, and no fumbles. The CMC has had a couple of occasions. That one that he had fumbled, it hits the ground and bounces right back up into his chest. This is when you know God's wearing a 49ers uniform that day. I don't know how in the world he did that, but I said, it bounced, it hit him right back in the chest. Wow. How lucky was that?
Yeah,
so,
he fumbled. He fumbled in the Super Bowl as well, remember?
Probably cost us the game. I just want to say, because he's such an important guy. But, yeah, those kind of things will cost you. That mistake, Ray-Ray McCloud's mistake, compounded, we lose. Damn it!
Look, the thing we've got to our advantage is teams have underestimated us all season long, because even the commentators, sports commentators, you know what I mean? The 49ers are rubbish. They lost Bosa, they lost this guy, they lost that guy, and their season's over. And,
we're done.
Blah, blah, blah. So enjoy that, because we've proven them all wrong, and it's going to keep continuing. We're going to continue to prove them wrong, and the Bears are going to get the shock of their life.
Man, I think the players enjoy that. Well, you guys can't do this, and you can't do that, and you're not going to do that, and you're not going to do this. I think the players are actually fueling on that.
There's too much momentum, Ronbo, and the boys know that the Super Bowl's at home. They know how close they are to not having to jump on another plane and have a bye week, relax at home, and be in the big dance. They're not going to want to let this go. They're going to play out of their skin, knowing that all we have to do is win 2 more games, and it's, and you can just kick back and relax.
That's it. No need to be worried about flying into some ice cold spot. some uncomfortable, like Vegas with them turning on the fire alarm at 3:00 in the friggin' morning. I still want that guy beaten to death. There's so many things that can happen when you're
Give
not
us
at home.
shitty practice. Yeah. Give us shitty practice fields to practice on and all this crap.
Don't have to worry about that now.
No. They're going to want it. And as long as they talk to each other and as long as someone says, look, just play for the dude next to you, all right? Play for the dude that's standing next to you, and he play for you, and you all play for each other.
Now you're a force.
Man, I think there's a big chance that we're going to do this, and I reckon we're going to put up a good score against the Bears and embarrass them.
Tell me what it's going to be, Tony, because we're running out of time. What do you got for the score?
I'm going to say 37-21.
37-21?
20, yeah.
20 or 21?
37 Niners, 21 Bears.
21, okay. I knew you meant Niners. I just wanted to make sure. Tony, I like that score, and I really wish that's what it would be.
Well, I said 30 last week, and they scored more than 30.
I mean, they went crazy. Tony, I'll see you Sunday. All right?
All right, brother. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, 49 Brian, the resident bastard, Smooth, Frank, the rest of the crew, chat, everybody else, and catch you in the next one, bro.
Can't wait. Tony, down the land, down under. Tony, cheers. See you Sunday.
Cheers, my man. Cheers.
Okay, I want to get something clear. Somebody said, rest in peace, Jerry Jones. Did I miss? That's a joke, right? You're talking about the Cowboys team dying, I think. Hey, Flores.
How we doing, Ronbo? We have a very big game coming up this Sunday. And,
it's huge.
I am super excited. Excited.
It's gonna be. Well, Flores, how's it gonna play out? What do you think?
Honestly, Ronbo, I can't lie to you. I am a bit nervous just because I have been on the side. I have been looking at the Bears team, and it's a very balanced thing. I think quickly we noticed that running game, that running scheme is just deadly to some teams, and it worries me that now they have these dogs up front. The Bears, that O-line is very solid, and then you look at our guys, and we're a bit thin in that position at the trenches. You have a lot of rookies there, and that's what really scares me. At the same time, Ronbo, I do believe we have not a playoff offense, but a Super Bowl offense. A Super Bowl offense that could generate points, can finally run the ball, can pass, and it's just a very, very good offense. Would I be surprised if this turns out into a shootout? No. Would I be surprised if this turns into a very defensive led game? I would be surprised, just because, let's be honest, let's call it how it is, Ronbo. We're a bit outmatched on defense. You have, these guys that are very young and very well coached, but at the same time, the coach doesn't play. He can only do so much. Another thing that really does scares me, and Ronbo, we've seen it every year with Kyler and with Russ back in 17, 18.
Lamar Jackson.
Every time we face these running quarterbacks, Ronbo, I don't know if it's bad luck, I don't know if it's the scheme, but it usually doesn't go our way.
Well,
It's Caleb. Look, if I honestly doubt Caleb gets out of the pocket just because we haven't been generating enough pressure as of late. But if he does and he extends those plays, man, it's traumatizing. The good thing, I don't wish injuries on anyone. I feel bad for this player, but Roma Doomset is out for the game. That could benefit us, but at the same time, I am very scared, Ronbo. It's going to be a very close game, or it could be a straight-up blowout.
Yeah. Well, it's always that possibility. Flores, you know what? You brought up an interesting point. If Caleb isn't flushed out of the pocket, do you know? I don't think he's efficient when he's not on the move running. If the 49ers don't flush him out of the pocket, but like I said earlier, Caleb leaves the pocket. Sometimes it's not even necessary. He's Mr. Bootleg, even when, you shouldn't be doing it. Caleb does it because he's more dangerous when he's on the move and stressing out the defensive backs as to what's going to happen. And he's trained his receivers to move with him. They always move with him. It's like they're playing backyard football like we played when we were kids. They're just out there, hey, put your hand up waving. And I'm saying, how do you scheme against a no scheming offense? Sometimes they don't even have a pattern.
Exactly. Exactly, yeah. At the same time, though, Ronbo, I strongly believe this is Saleh's last season with the Niners, and I feel like he's going to give it his all. Not saying he hasn't before, but teams are looking at the Niners defense, and they're saying, whoa, this player's out, and we're still balling out. I honestly have full faith on Robert Saleh. I wouldn't be surprised if he does come up with a very good game plan, but at the same time, like I said, the coach can only do so much. I was very surprised that we stopped JT, but at the same time, if you just stack the box, come on, are you really gonna? We're not scared of Phillip Rivers. He was dicing us, but he was dicing us because we were so focused on JT. If we do that same game plan and we try to stop the run, it's going to be very hard, to stop Caleb. Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to run, and Caleb, that run, he feeds off that run game a lot like we used to do when we ran that similar offense. This Ben Johnson, Kyle Shanahan, he idolizes Shanahan. That's why he takes a lot of what Shanahan does and applies it to his own system. So you're going to see a lot of that. Robert Saleh's never going to stack the box, though. They got other plans, but stacking the box they're not going to do. So
exactly, yeah. It's going to be. I'll end it with this, Ronbo. It's going to be a chess match between these two gurus, between Kyle and whoever the DC for the Bears is, and vice versa with Ben Johnson and Robert Saleh. It's going to be beautiful to watch. It's going to be a high-stake game. I'm going to the Seahawks game, so I'm praying the Niners win so we can go out and play for the first seed. My score for this game, Ronbo,
yes,
I got the score as I got the score as pretty tight, Ronbo. I got 30-27 Niners on a close Eddie Money Pinero game winner.
Eddie Money Pinero, I like that. The odds makers say they agree with you. They say that's what's going to happen. And Flores, good stuff. I'll see you Sunday. Let's see if you're right or what.
Oh yeah, Ronbo. I'll see you then, man. Happy holidays.
Happy holiday, fam. Night.
Bye-bye.
Let me wait. Can we roll this up to Smooth? Smooth had a comment that made me laugh because I said, a lot of us are innocent. Keep going. A little bit more. There he is. Smooth. Another nervous caller. This bleep has to stop. For real. Teams haven't played us, bro. You sound like you just got from crying, take a shot of Hennessy, get laid, or go to bed. We got this. Hey, warning. Smooth is watching. Don't come in here crying about the 49ers possibilities coming up Sunday. We're pissing Smooth off. Hey, Tony, ATL. Tony.
Ronbo, good evening. Happy holidays to you. How was your Christmas?
I'm overeating, and talking trash. I knew better than to do too much drinking, though. I've learned down through the years, if you're going to drink, mildly. Don't.
Mildly, yeah.
You wake up and your head is hurting. You don't feel like doing anything but staying in bed. So, just a little bit. And only wine. I don't do anything other than that, even though, you got your relatives. Man, this is straight up the best malt. Man, right here, this has got one. What is that the drinkers always talk about? Single malt. Is that it? Single malt, right? Stick to your single malt brews.
I guess, bro, because I'm not a beer drinker. Never drank beer.
No,
I'm a wine drinker now. I used to drink tequila back in my younger clubbing days.
Yeah,
that was a long time ago.
Everybody learned about tequila. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. Whew, lemon or no lemon. But yeah. How about you? How was your Christmas?
It was pretty nice. Pretty nice,
Right.
just with the fam, everything was good.
It's just when people come over and they start talking about what you got to do. Listen, Tony, by the way, are you ready for the Shams? You guys have got to beat the Shams. It will get, even if we don't.
We ready, Ronbo.
I want to see
Stafford's ass put down. And I'm basing on his last performance. For 3.5 quarters, he was like a statue against Seattle. We got to come out and get them. You remember when we played y'all, the first play of the game, we sacked your quarterback on the first play.
I laid him down. And Stafford does not. Every now and then, every blue moon, you see him gallop out of the pocket, but that ain't often. So you're right.
Ronbo, he ain't going to be able to gallop out of the pocket against Leonard Floyd, Jalen Walker, James Pierce, Ruke Aurora, and there's more, Brandon Dorless. We got a bunch of young guys mixed with a little veterans, and we're second in sacks. We got over 50 sacks.
Ooh. If I see Stafford running off the field like he did last week, holding his ribs and feeling pain, boy, that'll make my day.
we ain't trying to hurt him, but we gonna hit him.
You don't have to kill him, but mess up his midsection and have him wincing for the camera to catch him running off the field.
We're gonna hit him enough to put him out of the game. Make him bring in Jimmy Garoppolo or
I like. Okay, don't
Esquire.
Okay, but don't hurt Jimmy. I like Jimmy. You know what? Jimmy Stafford will stay out there. But Sean will keep Stafford out there no matter what. So I want Jimmy to leave that friggin' place this year.
If we not only sacking him, if we hitting them and sacking them and hitting them, then he'll pull them.
You may have to because the playoffs. Ooh, Tony.
2 games away, yeah, he'll have to do it.
You're right.
But Ronbo, have you heard the? I don't think I sent you nothing on X about it. About the stuff with Lamar Jackson. There's a set of rules for the Ravens. There's a different set of rules for Lamar Jackson. He don't like practice in the morning, and he wants a new guaranteed contract like Deshaun Watson. And John Harbaugh's tired of Lamar Jackson's. John Harbaugh today on Kyle Hurd said he never said he was tired of them. But you know how they do? They get in front of them cameras,
Yeah, because you spoke too soon before, and now you want to clear that up. No, I never said that. Because Lamar's looking, the management.
It sounds like it's trouble in paradise in Baltimore land. It sounds like it.
No, because you can't be Lamar saying those things and ain't getting nothing done. I could see if he was going to the NFCCG and or the Super Bowl or something. But Lamar, you need to calm down. I can't blame Harbaugh on this.
He went to one NFCCG, and I knew Mahomes. Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And I knew Mahomes then was going to beat them. It was in Baltimore. I don't know if you remember, but Kansas City beat them with their defense.
And what's his name made that mistake in the end zone? What's that wide receiver? He bobbled the ball in the end zone. That should have been a touchdown. They made
yeah.
And Lamar wasn't running that day, so you can't play your game. Don't change.
Hey, Ronbo, I put in the comment section when I first came in. I said, "Good evening, Night Empire. I hope everybody's having a happy holiday." But I got a serious all-point APB, and I put in parentheses all-points bulletin. As of last night, Don Burr's been declared missing. Any news about his whereabouts, please report it to the police department or the Red Cross. We're here they're putting him on his picture on the milk cartons in stores throughout the United States. He is declared missing, and he may be on suicide watch.
Yeah, Tony, you missed it, though. He did come in earlier in the program. He actually did.
Oh, he did?
And he made his announcement. He has it. What Rudy did was go ahead. He came out, and Rudy. Don Burr has switched to the Los Angeles Rams. He's got.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Don Burr is a huge Matt Stafford fan, according to Rudy. He's got a T-shirt posted up. The Detroit Rams.
Don't matter because the Rams ain't winning no playoff games. They're going to be out.
And when they do, because the Rams are confused about a few things. They think everybody's just going to lay down and let them roll on up into the Super Bowl, especially Rudy. Rudy would like nothing better.
So with Detroit being eliminated, that means Green Bay's got that last spot.
Okay.
And Jordan Love is not playing tomorrow. They already announced that. But Malik Willis might not be playing tomorrow, Ronbo, because he hurt his shoulder in that game.
Damn, who they go? But they don't care if they lose or not. Then I guess they're already in.
Yeah. Let's get ready for the playoffs.
Hey, Willis is a badass.
I don't even know who their third string quarterback is. I think it's a guy from BYU. I can't remember the kid's name.
They shouldn't have lost that game
Oh,
against
but
the Bears.
Ronbo, yesterday, well, I don't have Netflix. Did you see any games or any highlights or any games?
Yeah, they were actually the best game of the day might have been Dallas.
Your boy Josh Johnson started and played the whole game for Washington.
Yeah, he didn't look terrible. They came close.
No,
They were competing the whole game. And the Cowboys out there
Lost by
celebrating
7
every time they make a play. It was y'all playing the Commanders, man. Why embarrass yourself? They're celebrating and dancing on every make a tackle. They're celebrating. You guys aren't even going to. You guys realize your position in the playoffs this year? 0, none. So
they're under 500 still, even with the win.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. Tony, give me your score.
And Ronbo, they made. Oh, Ronbo.
Real quick, because
Dak had another great performance. Dak is a great leader. Dak. I hate it. They do that when he loses.
I know.
Dak Prescott.
He's the golden boy. They try to make him. Tony, give me your score. How badly you guys going to beat the Shams, and you give us our score. Go ahead.
I say we're gonna beat the Rams 34-23, and the reason why I say that is because I think we're gonna be decapitating them so bad because we ain't got nothing to lose. But they're gonna pull their starters when they get behind, and we're gonna keep hitting them. They're gonna have to pull their starters. And then I got you guys playing the Bears. Everybody seems to think it's gonna be a high scoring game, which means I'm going to go opposite. I say San Francisco 24, Chicago 17. 24.
I thought you were going to say that. Yeah, that's about right.
I had y'all 35-20.
Because
so I'm going lower.
It's all about on-field possession. So you got a point. So Tony, listen.
Ronbo, the Bears are like us. They can't stop the run. So McCaffrey and Robinson.
I was watching
McCaffrey and Robinson in them to death, and then they can hit them with some play action to Kittle.
That's what they plan on doing to us, actually. Tony, all this fun stuff. Let me see you Sunday, and celebration time will be here. All right.
And like I said in the chat, Texas boy, if you're listening, Dak Prescott will never, ever, ever, ever win a playoff game. So you can forget that. You might as well trade him and cut your losses.
Which is $60 million a year.
You're $60 million. You trade him, but I don't know who'll be a fool to take him. So,
Tony,
Ronbo, expect Lamar Jackson to be able to trade block. And I'll talk to you on Sunday, my brother.
Looking forward. All right, Tony. Good night.
Take care.
You too. Man, no, seriously, there's something really bizarre about how Dak Prescott is treated. Don't you think? Come on. No matter what Dak does, they say nothing but good things. Every year they talk about him being one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Okay, you know what? I know he had CD and Pickens were just going berserk this year. But, still, they're not winning any games. And you need to win games in order to be considered that. That accolade is over. You just don't give it to anybody because they're having a great game and they play for America's team. Oh, Dax. He's a man that gets away on occasion, but the way the Commanders were sacking his ass yesterday, Dak better be glad that Jalen wasn't there, that they don't have a lot of other people they don't have, and they would have been mopping the floor with the Cowboys. You know what? Dak's probably a nice guy, but the media makes people hate him because they give him all this love no matter what he does. Fam, thank you for the contributions. Try to relax, or smooth is going to get you. Smooth! Please, don't leave without subscribing. We want to see you again. And I will see you Sunday. Be in your face at your place as we mambo to number 12. Did I say that? 12 wins. Can you imagine that? Yes! Niners!